Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, Internet. Welcome yet again to another stream with the Rose Gauntlet team, and we are joined by the amazing, wonderful Watch It Play team, Rodney Smith and Paula Deming. Thank you guys so much for being here this evening and playing Keystone with us in the last 15 hours of our Kickstarter being live.
Oh my gosh, we're right down to the deadline now, aren't we?
Well, this is it. This is the final.
For 15 hours.
Yes,
until
for sure.
we are marathoning it until we hit. What goal would we like to cross on the Kickstarter? $1 million. 15 hours, $1 million.
You heard it here. We have 15 hours to get $1 million.
In fact, we are now holding Rodney and Paula hostage. We will not release them.
Please give $1 million. I've been listening to a lot of NPR fundraising lately, so I'm like, don't leave it to anyone else to call. You make the call right now. 1-800-888.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you again for being here. We really appreciate it.
Selfish. It's kind of selfish because I haven't, I feel like I haven't seen you much this year, and this is a great excuse to get together.
Yes, it is. I miss you. I miss seeing so many people at shows, but you were always an incredible highlight, and just to get every time we had the opportunity to have just a little corner of time to just chat, or you sit there and listen to all my crazy ideas that I haven't revealed to the world yet. Or
it's funny. It's funny you say that because you're right. At conventions, there's a lot going on.
Oh yes.
But you and I always usually found a spot somewhere to carve out, go in a corner, chat, catch up, or something. It's always a highlight. So, yeah, this is nice. This is nice. A little bit of that, a little taste of that here, as you crush me in this game.
oh, Rodney. I don't win my games.
Okay.
That is how it always is. Well, before we start, we wanted to go ahead and start off with the questions. Hello, everybody that's joined the chat. Thank you for coming here. If you guys have any questions for Rodney or Paula or about Keystone or anything else, feel free to ask. We are experts in every field.
And we're all tired, so our guard is down. We'll just be honest.
We're here till we get $1 million. We'll answer any questions. We're experts in every field. We are really backing ourselves into the corner.
We are. Well, we're charging $100 a question, though. So how many questions is that to get to $1 million?
So to start us off, I wanted to kind of it's been an insane year, obviously. We've had so much take place. We've seen Watch It Played grow, become this amazing thing, and get even bigger from what you've built, Rodney. And it's just been so cool to see you grow your team and see the things that you guys are doing now. But what I wanted to ask is that the industry has been so hard to read over the course of the last year as far as what is hot, what is a great new thing, and out of everyone that we've had on this show, I feel like Rodney and Paula, you guys would have a better understanding of the pulse of the industry, where it's at now, than probably anybody else. So let me know what has been hot. What has been hot for 2020 and 2021, early 2021 so far? What is the game of the pandemic, I guess?
Well, really, look, Paula's going to save this, all right? I'm going to ruin it, and then Paula's going to save it.
Robin's going to talk about coin games.
All my hot games of 2021 have been games from 2014.
Nice.
13. And otherwise, that's not true. It's not all just coin. It was a leading question. There is another game on top of here, which is I did pull out just so that I could have something besides coin.
Ooh.
Have you heard about the initiative?
I just got it the other day. It just came in the mail a few days ago for me. I haven't played it yet.
I'm not on my own channel. I can review. It's fantastic. So it's very much a campaign game. It's by Corey Kineska of so many game designs like Forbidden Stars and Star Wars Rebellion and Mansions of Madness 2nd Edition and a number of other ones, right?
Death Angel, the card game, I believe.
That's right. Death Angel.
That's a real good one.
That is like the.
That sounded sarcastic, but I do know that is a good one. We like that in this house.
You get destroyed in that game. That is like the hardest game. It's great if you go into like the comments on BGG. Everyone just talking about how impossible it is. It's a really good game though. But this is really interesting. I don't even know how to describe it, so this is going to be terrible. But basically, it's a story-driven game. I would say the mechanisms of the game are very simple, and that's what kind of makes it nice for a campaign, because you do play game after game after game, and it just sort of changes slightly as you go. You're sort of solving a series of puzzles to then solve a number of puzzles that take place inside of a comic book that goes along with it. And you get objects and things to solve. Anyway, oh yes, there's this whole, look at this thing on the back here. It's like Wheel of Fortune kind of contraption. Okay?
Wow.
Decoder?
Yeah, so you're going around, right? Going around the map, and you're grabbing like these different tokens, and they'll have a symbol on them. When you get the symbol, you then get to flip that window up, so then you can see that letter, and then you're trying to solve the phrase or whatever. And you might solve it before you get all the letters, you might not. Sometimes it's a phrase, sometimes it's like another code you have to break. It's really clever, and it's got some fun surprises in it that you don't see coming. My son and I played through we played the main campaign, but then like there's even more beyond that. We played the main campaign, really enjoyed it. Sorry, that was my long-winded answer. And listen, I didn't
during your answer, we just got rated. I just wanted to give a shout out to Danny. Thank you so much, Danny. Thank you to everybody that's coming along. We're going to be playing Keystone here, and Rodney was just describing his favorite game of the pandemic. All others. So there you go. That is the official Rodney Smith Watch It Played endorsed game of the pandemic.
I am so excited that you like that game, because I bought that based on the cover.
Isn't it a great cover?
And the decoder on the back. Like, those were the only time I saw those two things. I was like, I'm just going to get it and see what it is.
Yeah. That's often how I buy games as well. I'm like, the cover of this box looks very cool.
Yeah. Cool cover and like one cool component, and I am sold.
Don't skip on your art, people. Like, I mean, that's what we see first, right? Yeah.
Well,
and Paula, what about you?
Two of the games of the pandemic for me were the hot new pieces, Targi and Cartographers.
Ooh.
I played both of those a
Watch
lot.
It Played on the bleeding edge.
Discovered during the pandemic. Cartographers is great because it's easy to play online and with any number of people. So it was so easy to play with people distanced. But of the actual like recent games, I loved The Crew during the pandemic as well. That was another one that I was able to play kind of distantly with
Me too,
with some friends, and I just think I really like trick-taking games, so I was super into The Crew. But an actual 2020 game that I really, really enjoyed is the Red Cathedral.
Ooh.
I really like that one a lot, and I'm not a big Euro-y kind of person, really. I know I said Targi before, but that's not really. That just is like sort of an interesting take on worker placement. But yeah, I think the Red Cathedral looks really beautiful. I love the rondelle in the middle, and it uses dice. It's worker placement, and as you build the cathedral bit, you're actually like flipping them over and revealing it and building the cathedral. And I just thought it was a delight. So,
have you gotten a copy yet, Paula?
No.
DeVere, for the love of God, send Paula a copy of Red Cathedral, please. She's been talking about it nonstop. Someone give her a copy of Red Cathedral.
I will have to admit that I was emailing them about something else, and then I went, if you ever wanted to have me stream the Red Cathedral, I would.
We'll make sure to email them again for you.
That's one of your favorites. What about Dune Imperium? You've been loving that one. Or you played it and really enjoyed that one, right, Paula?
I also really, really enjoyed Dune Imperium quite a bit. Yeah.
Me too. Yeah. Me too. I should have put Dune Imperium on my list too.
Was that
that is one I really like.
That's not the one that was just announced, right?
No,
Correct.
You're maybe thinking of the Portal game, right?
Dune, they're doing like a social deduction sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's sort of
see what that studio does.
Kind of based off the detective series, but with a twist. Like it's not.
That's it.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, Dune Imperium is the one it's like a deck builder worker placement
right,
game.
with combat and other things.
So
It's
excited
good.
to see
I
like
enjoy it.
these really cool book IPs getting a lot of attention lately because they also just did the Red Rising too. I think.
Oh, I
That's
liked
right.
that. I enjoyed
Yeah.
that.
Did you
as
play it?
well.
I haven't gotten to play it yet.
Yeah, I
So
haven't
but I was
played
like,
it yet
please
either.
let this live up to the series.
Yeah,
Please.
Well, it made me, because I don't know the series at all, and it made me really curious about. I enjoyed the game enough that I
So
was like, I
good.
kind of want to read these books, and I played it at 2, and it worked. And I don't know what it's like at more than that, but I was like, if a game can work at 2, I feel like that speaks well of it when it's not designed to be just a 2-player game. So yeah, I had a good time with Red Rising as well.
I think it's cool that board games are driving people towards IPs. That's what happened to me with Dune Imperium. I mean, I'm aware of Dune, but it wasn't until I played the game and had a really positive experience with the game, I was like, I'd like to know more about the theme that's going on behind here. And so I bought the first book, and I think Red Rising, probably some people will see the artwork in the game and play the game and enjoy it and go, let me check out this book series now. Because usually it's been the other way around, right? We watch Star Wars and we're excited about the Star Wars game or something, right?
Yeah. But
Yeah. No, I think. I was just gonna say, I think if you crush that theme, like if you can get that theme of what made the book so cool across, then it'll drive people in both directions.
Right. That's what I'm hoping with Keystone. I'm going to finally like animals after playing it.
Well, we don't have. We'll see.
Oh, I get it.
We'll
Animals
see.
are cool. I get it now.
Good joke, Rodney.
Well,
I did it. My one for the day.
You're done. You're off the hook for the rest of the night.
well, before we begin, we usually like to have another question when we're starting off. So we know that you guys have been in the industry for a while, but what was the game that inspired you to really start this off as a career for each of you?
Oh.
Game
Yeah. Oh, I see you're having the same reaction, Paula.
that made. Well, I feel like your answer is Mansions of Madness, Rodney. Would you say that, or would you say something else?
Oh, you know what, Paula? That's a good point. Because if we're saying which one,
You can answer for me.
It's like, which one was like the final stone that made the avalanche?
Actually, Paula, you are 100% correct. Now that I'm thinking about it, no, absolutely.
I know you better than you know yourself.
You
We've
do.
never met in person. How's that possible?
The
Isn't it
power of
ridiculous?
Zoom calls.
We have a lot of Zoom meetings.
It's true. But no, you're absolutely right, because Mansions Madness First Edition, I had just been getting into the hobby, like seriously again, after like an extended break, and I was on Board Game Geek and listening to podcasts. This was back when there was like 2 podcasts and there was like 3 games. But like it was, and I saw Mansions of Madness First Edition. I thought, this looks really, really cool. Looks like it's up my alley. I listened to 10 reviews that said it was great. I listened to 10 reviews that said it was terrible. And I was like, so what is it? That's how my simple mind was working back. Like, how was it good or not? I said, if I could just see it being played, I can make up my own mind about whether I don't need someone to tell me. I just want to see it being played and I can figure it out. And that's when the little light bulb went on over my head. Like, oh, yeah, no one's, because this was before we didn't even a tabletop. Like, no one was showing games being played yet. And I'd been listening to enough stuff. I was like, I want to create something too. But I don't think I'm going to be very good at reviews. I mean, you saw me try to do initiative. It was just I slaughtered it. But like, I was like, I like to teach games. I really like the rules to games. I'll add one little thing onto this story, and then I'll shut up. But I remember going on BGG, and someone said, how do you like to learn how to play games? Someone had a thread, like, how do you like to learn? And I'm like, I'm on Board Game Geek. I'm with all my people. I know what the answer is going to be. People love reading rule books. No, they don't, it turns out. I'm like, looking at the thread. Everyone's like, I hate reading rule books. I want someone else to teach me. And I'm like, oh, I'm a weirdo. I love reading rule books. Like, it made me think, maybe there's a space here for me to do something that can help a little bit, right? So that's the long story, Paul. You were 100% right. It was Mansions of Madness. It was that game and being unsure about it that made me go, hey, maybe I can do something to contribute here. Okay. I have no idea what yours is, Paul.
No, well, I don't either. It's interesting because I can think of different games that made me want to get deeper into the hobby itself. The Trail at House on the Hill is one of the first ones I played. I went, ooh, I want more of this. And then when I played Tales of Arabian Nights, it was more of that same thing. I want more of this. I want to be experiencing stories. But whether or not any of that directly led to me wanting to make Because I feel like I was inspired to start making things get dicey, not because of a specific game, but because of the hobby as a whole. So all of those games contributed to me wanting to make videos that were jokes, inside jokes, basically, about a hobby that we all love. So for me, I wonder if it was more like experiences rather than specific games. So like, I went to the first Shucks, for example, and it was my very first board game convention ever. And it's a small...
We were there together.
You were there at the one in the hotel?
I was.
I know Isaac was there. I don't know, Lindsay, if you were there, because I saw Isaac on panel.
I've been at all the Shucks in Vancouver. If they had them anywhere else before that, I have not been.
The small one in the hotel was like, I don't know, 700 people or something. Yeah. You were there, Rodney?
Because we've never met in person, but I'm realizing I think we were both at that one. Were you? Rich Summer was there. Do you remember Rich Summer being there?
Yes.
He was there.
He was there.
Yeah. We played games the whole time. So you were there, I was there, we didn't know each other then.
We could have met, but we didn't.
There you go.
It was my first board game convention ever.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, because our gaming group here at home is very 50-50 men and women. And I went to Shucks being like, the Shut Up and Sit Down crowd is very like, it's going to be great. Like, it's going to be 50-50. Okay, maybe not 50-50, 60-40. And I went, and even at this, I was like, there was a couple moments where I was like, there are a lot less women here than I thought there would be. And maybe I was naive, but I was just like, why? Because I know women play games. I know, because I play games with other women all the time. And it just, I think just that. And then I met Christian Kang, of Take Your Chits, if anyone's familiar with him.
Love Christian.
He's great.
Such a bundle of joy.
I feel like he doesn't like it when I tell this story, but he was like, I don't know why you aren't making videos about stuff. Like, why aren't you doing that? And I was like, well, I do have this idea. I have this idea for like comedy videos about board games, kind of like Semi Co-op, the comic strip, but like videos. And he was like, I think you should just do it. And he really like kind of gave me the kick in the pants I needed to take this feeling I had of like, I want more women in gaming to be more visible. And he kind of helped me take that feeling and like do something with it, like motivated me to actually like act on it. Right. So all of those things combined, that was a long story.
That's amazing. I love
it's so good.
But all those things combined kind of, I think, inspired me to want to start making the kind of board game content that I make.
Very cool. And Shucks was such a special show as well.
Yeah, what
so
a great
awesome
show for your first one. There were so many others that it's so like you picked a really good one.
Yeah,
for
it was a
first
great one for first. Yeah.
It was just great because it was small. Everyone still, at subsequent Shuckses, the crowd that goes there is so friendly. Like my partner and I would walk around, and just someone would be like, "Oh, do y'all want to play a game? Like you look like you're looking for someone to play a game. We need 2 more." And we'd be like, "Oh, okay." And we just play. Like we were never without like a gaming group. We like made friends. We met people and made friends and gamed with them a bunch over the weekend. It was great.
Awesome. Well, Lindsay, I'm going to go ahead and set up a little bit of the how to play Keystone real quick. If you want to ask one more quick question to distract them while I'm putting cards on my board.
Okay. You have all the questions prepared on your end.
No.
All right. Well, this is one of my all-time favorite questions. What is the first board game do you ever remember playing? Mine was Cooties and Don't Break the Ice.
Cooties.
Yeah, do you remember Cooties?
Yes, I played it with my mom all the time. Yeah. And Guess Who? I think.
Oh, I don't think I have ever played Guess Who.
Guess Who's good. Well, I enjoyed it as a kid. Hi-Ho Cheerio as well. But I had mine version was one that was a VHS game. So my mom would like put the VHS tape in, and this little like puppet farmer would take me through the game, where you're flipping over and seeing if you have a worm and the cherry and the tree. Those are my first
Those were popular in the 90s.
Yes.
I think I had the Gargoyles one that came with the movie.
Nice.
The VHS straight to video.
Oh, I can't share my screen. I was gonna share the box cover. It's a Parker Brothers game called Game of Cat and Mouse, and it was it was a really it was a roll and move kind of game. There's a bunch of different cat and mouse games. This is a specific one where it's like a 3D board almost. You have all these little pits in it, and you roll your die, and you have to move your mouse along the path based on where the mice are facing. And when it lands in a space, it'll have a new mouse pointing a different direction. So the next time you roll and move, you have to go in that direction. And there's little pits in the board. So if you land in the pit, you've fallen into a cat trap. And basically you have 3 mice.
Oh, I thought you were saying pits. Like there's pits in the board.
Yeah, pits.
Pits. The mouse just falls into a pit, like a tiger pit.
It is. No, it is. It is a pit. It's a cat pit. You fall in a cat pit, and the cat eats you.
Brutal.
Yeah. Playing the Rats of Nim? What was it? This is a brutal.
It's
brutal
a cute little cover, and it's just vicious.
A little, yeah. It's got a very
Oh, go ahead.
The artist is Eric Carle kind of style art on the cover that I have Googled.
Yeah, that's the one. I think you found
it.
How old were you when you would play that, do you think?
I probably was 5 or something, maybe, or less.
Oh, nice. Pretty good.
Pretty young, I guess, for that. But yeah, it was a pretty simple game, for sure. That's my first memory of a board game, anyway.
Was that what was popular up in Canada at the time? Do you think
I
had the same
well, syrup monopoly.
Up in Canada, we have a game where we just throw mice into cat pits and we see what happens.
No, I think it was, it was all the same traditional stuff, like Monopoly. I remember the game Careers and Game of Life, all those were, the kind of games that you're going to see. In the just like I think anywhere in North America, pretty much it's going to be pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. Someone in the chat's saying that they had Mousetrap and they feel like they can commiserate with the violence of mice. Violence against mice of your.
The violence is how frustrating it was to try to get any of those traps to work in Mousetrap. It promised this beautiful contraption of toys, right? And did anyone ever manage to get those things to work? No, right? It's so frustrating.
Yeah, I remember.
It looks so cool.
The crocodile dentist game. I don't remember what it's called, but I was terrified of that game, and yet we played it all the time. And I just remember as a kid thinking, why are we playing this game that we're all scared of? Didn't chomp your finger.
Remember, what about Perfection? Is that even a game? But you remember that one, right?
Perfection.
Yeah.
Yes, I do remember. Because that's a timer where you're trying to pull pieces out and it'll pop everything up. Right.
Exactly. You're trying to put them in. Yeah, trying to put them in, right?
Oh, maybe it's putting them in before they all.
Because then if the timer goes off, they explode and blow up in your face or whatever, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Don't Wake Daddy. That was a big one in my house.
Oh,
my dad was a big fan of Don't Wake Daddy.
No, we're playing it right now, and I mean literally.
The life lesson.
This is a concept you should be very familiar with.
My grandparents, my nanny and Paul is what we called them, had an old copy of the game Booby Trap, which I think they still make now. They make it out of plastic pieces now, but this was a wooden copy, and it's like a tension. So you have a board with a bunch of little different size, round wooden pieces and a little handle that you put in, and then you put this little tension rod against them. So you're kind of like Jenga, you're pulling out pieces, trying to get points for I think the size of piece you're pulling out. But if you pull out one that's lodged in too hard, it might dislodge the little tension rod, and then the whole thing goes exploding, and then you lose.
Okay.
So I thought of it because of Perfection, kind of that similar. Why do we have so many games for kids that are about shocking them?
Yeah.
The pie in the face.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like Operation.
Why? Yes. Why?
Yeah.
Let's just scare the crap out of kids with loud noises.
Dental
life is going to be.
Dental work is already scary. Now let's put it in an alligator. I have to give credit to the Nerd Shelves in the chat who said, yes, as a Canadian, we played a lot of crokinole. It's remiss of me not to mention crokinole, because a lot of crokinole growing up in Canada, for sure. That and checkers and those sorts of games, too.
Mm-hmm.
I love crokinole. I really need
it's so good, right?
I really need to get a board.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't played it yet, and I really want to.
I think you'll enjoy it. Yeah,
I played it for the first time with Isaac. I don't know how you got your hands on a board. We must have been in someone else's house.
I think we were at someone else's place.
It was so fun. It was so fun. I don't remember why I was at that place, whose place I was at. But I remember that game.
We were teleported to a crokinole dimension. That is a one sad, like, that is, well, not the one sad thing. There are many sad things that have happened over the course of last year. But,
no, just one, and Isaac's about to say it.
Oh, God, no.
It has to do with crokinole.
But dexterity games, not great online.
True. Very
Yeah.
difficult.
Can't play those.
And you're right. That was the biggest downfall of the last year.
Oh,
Chat,
God.
Sasquatch in chat is that I have a new kitten named Shepherd asking, is Shep sleeping behind me? Yes, he sure is, and you can see him on camera. So yes, that is him. Well spotted, Sasquatch.
All right, I am all set up here, and we are ready to go. If you guys could go ahead and zoom in on my board where I have some stuff set up. This is Keystone North America. In Keystone, you are creating ecosystems in order for your animals to thrive. You want to have Keystone animals in your ecosystems because they're going to get you extra points. But they are also the most important animals within ecosystems because they literally hold them together. And that is one of the major things that we're trying to bring across within this game. But also kind of giving you guys an education of like where different animals within North America, what kind of ecosystems they live in, whether or not they're threatened or endangered. And we also have a wonderful solo campaign that also goes through the different aspects of what it's like to be a field biologist as well. We're going to be playing the multiplayer version of the game today, and the first thing I'm going to go ahead and touch on is scoring, so you guys have an understanding of scoring. Throughout most of the game, you're going to be taking one of two actions. One is the introduce action. You're going to be selecting one of the cards that's available here on the field and placing them on your board. When your board is full, that's one of the ways to trigger the end game. The other action that you have is that you can go ahead and use these skills up here in the center area, these tokens, and I'll explain those in a little bit as to how they work throughout the course of the game. But those are kind of like your skills as a biologist as well if you don't want to introduce a new animal onto your board. So, in scoring, you are trying to form an ecosystem. You're going to be scoring every column and every row. So by doing that, you're going to want to go ahead and form an ecosystem, and hopefully everyone, so you can gain the most points possible. To gain points, you want to make sure that you have animals, at least two animals, that are adjacent to each other, that have at least one matching ecosystem. So that's going to be the one of the four different symbols that are on the left side of the card. So that is going to be desert, swamplands, forest, and also what's the other one? I'm forgetting. Arctic Alpine. There we go. Arctic Alpine. So those are the four possible things that you can go ahead and find on the left side of your cards. Some animals reside in multiple, some only reside in one. And the other thing that's important, besides having a matching ecosystem, is that you also want to go ahead and make sure that they're either in ascending or descending order on your board. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 4, 3, 2, and all of the cards are numbered between 1 through 5, and that's how you're going to go ahead and be forming these systems. So, for example, where we have this red mangrove tree, you're going to be able to score 1, 2, 3, 4 points because you have 4 animals, all with a matching ecosystem in this row. But you also have 2 Keystone animals available in this. And that is going to let you count the entire sequence again for each Keystone animal that you have in that sequence.
They're really powerful.
So this normally would be worth 4 points, but it's going to be worth another 4 and another 4. So it's going to get you 12 points in total. That's all right.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good.
Keystones are important.
Quick question, if you don't mind.
Yeah, for sure.
So you see how, so they all have pink habitats, swamps, marshlands.
Yes.
But also the white-tailed deer, and the peregrine falcon also have desert. Do they all need to be the same, or could you go from mangrove tree crab to white-tailed deer, and then from white-tailed deer to something else that has a desert but not the swamp?
No, they all have to be the same in order to form an ecosystem. However, It is possible to form multiple ecosystems in the same row. If you do that, you can only score one chain.
Okay.
So you have to choose in between which one's going to score you the most points.
Thank you.
Like I said, you can also do it in a descending order, so 4, 3, 2. If you want to go ahead and do it that way, it doesn't have to. But you can't have any gaps. So this, for example, couldn't be a 5 and a matching ecosystem. That wouldn't count for you.
All right.
Understood?
Yep.
Cool. When you are introducing new animals onto your board, let's say you wanted to go ahead and introduce this wonderful northwestern gray wolf. You have these synergy tokens that are kind of going to operate as the currency within your game. You have to pay 1 synergy token for each card that is before the card that you want to select. You guys have probably played games like Century, other river type games, very similar concept like that. And then you can go ahead and place it on your board. When you place a new card on your board, you're going to gain synergy tokens based on which matching habitats are next to them. So let's go ahead and say I place this gray wolf here. I have a matching desert symbol right here with a Californian condor, which is going to get me 1 synergy token. And then I have another matching desert symbol right here. That's going to get me another one with a peregrine falcon. So everyone that's adjacent is going to get you additional synergy tokens. So you guys understand how that works?
Yeah. So if you had matched with that, like the pink one that's below, if you had, then you get a point for that one too?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's going to be effects that allow you to move some cards around your board. When you move it, you also get to go ahead and claim those synergy tokens as well.
All right.
Cool. All right. And now, that's pretty much the introduce action. That's how that works. You also have these awesome skills that are going to be available to you, these skill tokens right here. If you don't want to take an introduce action, you can go ahead and select one of the 5 possible skill tokens in the game. Now, there are 10 skill tokens in the box, but you shuffle them up and you select 5 for each game, so it's always a little bit different. Okay. These right here, allow you to place a research token on a card that has this symbol on it. So, for example, this is a spring symbol. I could go ahead and place a research token on guy right here, and then it also forced me to discard 2 cards from the field. So this is another way to kind of get rid of some cards off the field, and then I'd go ahead and flip that over. All right. If it has a white side, this here on the bottom here is just a preview on what's on the back of it, so you guys can just ignore that bottom piece unless you guys want to know what's on the back. When you flip it over, it's going to be on its exhausted side. All right. So let's go ahead and say you took multiple of these, and it comes back to your turn. You want to take a skill action, but you don't want to take an active skill, and instead, I want to go ahead and use the exhausted skills. You get to use all of them as combination as to 1 skill. So let's say I wanted to do the exhausted ones. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I get 2 force energy, and then I also get to place a research token on a wild card, which I'll explain here in a second for you. So that's pretty much how they work. All of them, their abilities are all outlined here on the skill token guide, which will be on the back of the rule book within the final game. To explain what they do, each one for you real quick, these 3 right here, 6, 7, and 9, allow you to place research tokens on cards. 9 allows you to place 2 research tokens on an endangered animal card. This one right here allows you to select... draw 3 cards from the top of the draw pile, select 1 card to place on your board, and then place the 2 remaining cards back on top. And this one just lets you take 8 synergy tokens, but you discard 4 cards from the fields. All right?
Okay. And
that's how they function. But, hey, Isaac, why would I want to place research tokens on cards? Why is that important?
Why would?
Good question, Isaac.
Yeah.
So research tokens actually add to the points that you can get within your chain. So normally this would be worth 4 without any keystone animals, but because there's a research token on your card, this is actually going to be worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total. And then that gets counted again for each keystone in general. So this, instead of being worth 12 points, would actually be worth 15 points at the end of the game.
Okay. Can I have this board?
Yes. So that's why research tokens are important. Most research abilities only let you place a research token on a card with a matching symbol if there are no research tokens on that card. So you can't just continue doubling up on them. There is, however, ability that breaks that rule, but we're not playing with it today, so you don't need to worry about that.
Okay, so these effects, when it says to place one, it has to be empty of one already.
Correct.
For all of these, is that right? Okay,
Exactly.
got it.
Exactly. So, other thing
I would
that you
also
wanna know
add,
here? Go ahead.
just as like a newbie rule, it can be better to make a smaller chain and just research the crap out of your smaller chain than to just worry about making a really long chain.
That's gonna be tough for me.
So
I'm
like
gonna want them all to work.
this 1, 2, 3 could score even though its top up above it is
Right.
is empty. You don't have to have the whole
Exactly.
thing. filled
Exactly.
to-
Yeah.
Great.
Because you're not going to be able to perfectly fill out the whole board.
Yeah.
That's-
Well,
Really? Are you sure?
can,
be,
though.
you
We
guys
probably
will.
can.
First time
We can
ever.
try.
I can't fill out the whole board. I have to sacrifice. I'm like, well, this row is just shot.
So
I know that feeling. I've played Calico. Like, so much for that.
So one
That's
other
right,
things that
Stephanie Straw. Hot tips are from Lindsay.
one other thing that you guys will want to be aware of is the wild cards that are up here. So I'm gonna go. You can go ahead and place a wild card on your board. It's always going to represent one habitat and one season in its corner. It's gonna cost. It's a free action, but it costs you 10 synergy tokens in order to pay for it and put it on your board. So you're gonna have to do that. And then it can represent any number when scoring your column and when scoring your row. And they can represent different numbers when they're scoring those chains. They can only, however, represent numbers 1 through 5. So they can only imitate cards that actually exist within the game. You can't make it a 6. You can't make it a 0. So in this case, it would be most advantageous for it to be a 1 for me. But maybe over here, it'll be more advantageous when I'm scoring this row to be a different number.
Yeah.
Right, like if this 3 was here, then you'd want this to be a 2. Is that what you mean? Kind of thing?
Yes, but only if that had a matching habitat as well.
Right.
Right. So you want to make sure to keep
Oh,
that
that's
in
going
mind,
to trip
too.
me up. I'm going to be over there like, oh, look what I've built. And then Isaac is going to be like, no, you built nothing. None of that matches.
I'll go ahead and guide you through it. Last thing that you guys are going to want to pay attention to is that at the beginning of the game, you're going to be able to select between 2 secret objectives. These are going to gain you additional points if you can form these patterns on your board. These are mostly season-based or endangered species-based, and you can score this sequence on your board multiple times as long as they don't repeat. So, for example, if I had this arrangement on my board, I could go ahead and gain 8 points, and if I had it again, I could go ahead and gain another 8 points. However, you can't use the same card to score twice. So, and you can do
So you couldn't do it couldn't cross over it like this.
It
for
could not
example,
cross over,
right?
correct.
Okay.
But you can do any orientation that you want.
Okay.
The only thing you can't do is mirror it, for example. But you can rotate it for sure. All right. Do you guys have a clear understanding of how the game works?
I think so. Oh, so just to be clear
Sure.
with the wilds, so when you take your turn, no matter what type of turn you're taking, you can always buy a wild as well?
Yes, as long as you have the synergy to pay for it. And you can do
You
it
only buy
before or
one.
after your turn.
Is that right?
You can only buy one, correct.
Per turn or whatever. Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Are you planning on being very rich in acorns, Rodney? I
don't know. It might be the only thing I can do successfully. Just get a bunch of acorns. Are acorns worth points at the end of the game?
For every 3 synergy tokens that you have at the end of the game, you'll gain 1 point.
I will be the acorn king.
All right, and that's
All
the
right.
game. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it. I'm going to go ahead and start off as this first player, so you guys have a little bit of time.
Okay, which one's my spot? Am I over here? Is this my
Can be
board
any
here?
spot that you want. And one thing that you guys can
Okay.
go ahead and do, since we're playing in the magical world of Tabletopia, and
Yeah.
we're all ghosts hovering over our table, you guys can go ahead and arrange your board orientation this way. You don't have to flip your cards that way.
Oh, good. Yes, okay. That's good.
Since,
Good, I like that.
Feel free to do that since we're all ghosts.
Okay.
But go ahead and select which secret objective you want to go ahead and choose, and then discard the other one, and then we'll go ahead and start off
Okay.
the first turn of the game.
I'll be up in this corner then.
Lindsay, if you could go ahead and hand out synergy, thank you. You're already on it.
I know this drill.
Okay. All right.
And you guys can put your discarded secret objective right up there.
Okay. Ooh.
Oops. Oh no. No one look. I revealed my secret objective. Ay.
All right, I'll take this one. Oh, I regret it already.
And for those of you watching, if you guys have any questions, I think Danny's putting in the chat that if you guys are interested in backing Keystone, you guys can go ahead and check out the Kickstarter.
Right.
He also put in the chat, people can actually vote on what animals will be on our deluxe cover. We're actually previewing on the screen right now the different animals that you can vote on based on which season they're in. You can also go to our Instagram to see them all beautifully laid out there as well. We would love your support. Again, by backing this game, it helps form a good foundation for Rose Gauntlet and all the amazing things that we want to do over the course of the next few years. And if you guys want to know, hey, what is Rose Gauntlet working on? You can go to our website and see some previews of some things that we have announced over the course of the next few years that we're going to be working on. So
That's a good point, Isaac, because in a lot of ways for you and Lindsay, this is not just launching the game, but really kind of launching the company, right? In a lot of ways, I imagine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think I saw an otter as an option.
Yes.
everyone.
Yeah, the
in
otter's
chat.
currently in the
Go.
lead for spring.
As it should be. Go vote for that otter. If you care about me at all.
The otter's in the
The
lead.
otter.
And then for winter, the Wolverine and the Arctic Fox have just been going at it after each other.
Yeah.
It's been flipping
That'd
all
be a
day.
tough one. Yeah.
The fox is very cute. The otter is my favorite. It's one of my favorite animals. So I was looking for it and then I saw it. And I was like, otter. It's got to be an otter. Okay.
But for me, it's going to be the cottontail rabbit that needs to win. That cutie. All right, who's up here above me? We're going to be going in clockwise
Okay.
rotation.
That's not
Whoever that
me, I don't
is.
think.
I can take that board.
Cool.
Okay.
I haven't picked one yet, so it's probably me. And let's see.
So who just went?
should
Was that
choose
Isaac?
That
my
was me,
secret
that was
objective.
me.
Isaac, you were fast. You've played this before, haven't you?
Maybe once or
So
twice.
Yeah.
All right.
Once or
boy.
twice.
I'm gonna go with this one. Oh
What's
no!
my secret
Oh
objective
no!
again?
Show us again, would you?
All right.
I put it in my hand this time like a pro.
Go with this ringed.
Oh, that was the
seal.
one I was going to take.
That's just tough. It's
Wow.
mine.
I have no idea what I want.
I'm gonna build an Arctic
I have
wonderland.
to decide now, don't I? It's my turn.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, if I want to be King of the Acorns, I'd take that first one.
Yes, you I didn't explain this, but you do get all of the synergy tokens that are on top of a card if you choose it.
I'm very tempted by it. I'm very tempted. It's got a key on it. It's got all those lovely acorns. But you know, I'm gonna leave that one for somebody else.
Don't take
Oops.
what I want, Rodney.
I stacked it. I'm sorry. Let me unstack it so it's clear. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take this one.
Ah!
That might have been the one. Paula, where should I put it? That's the problem. I have to figure out.
In the middle of your board.
That was not helpful advice. I know that much.
Oh, revealing my secret objective, everyone.
Don't look. Don't look.
No luck.
You know what?
I'm gonna
Fine.
put it to-
I feel bad for this desert kangaroo. Sorry, desert kangaroo. I think I want. Oh, no, but they're also a key.
You're like, I feel bad, but I don't
you know
care.
what? I will take the desert kangaroo because
Look
they
at you.
have all this on them, and they're a keystone animal, and they're a 1. So why not? Why not take it? I'll
It's
put
a
them in
grab.
the top corner, right there.
You took the rat.
So I'm doing
I like that you called it
Excuse
desert
me?
kangaroo, but to be clear, it's
a
a
desert
rat.
kangaroo rat. Okay, I missed the rat part on it, but so I guess I'm locked into deserts.
I want that bald ego, but
I
can't
also
get it.
want that bald eagle, Isaac.
I
So
can't
think
afford it
carefully.
so
Oh, you
don't-
can't afford it
don't
anyway.
worry.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
gonna go ahead and go.
It'll be a little
after
cheaper.
this- Salt marsh snake, and I gain 1 synergy token because it matches up with my cottontail rabbit.
Oh. Yeah, I would love that bald eagle.
Do I want?
We get bald eagles around our house here.
Oh, you
Actually.
do?
Oh, that's
Awesome.
cool.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
how
big are they?
American!
I know.
You know what? I'm actually gonna go with. Oh, I should put money down too, Lindsay. That's how the game works. I'm gonna do this squirrel. I like the versatility in ecosystems.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Well. Oh, look at that fancy card. What's that one? Oh, artwork coming soon. I got you. Okay.
Even though
People, back
being
to Kickstarter.
sarcastic.
We can't have blank cards. Please, quick back.
though the art was just completed and it is on the Instagram if you guys want to go check it out.
All right.
And our Instagram is at Rose Gauntlet, just for any of you guys that are wondering. But it's also probably going to show up here in the chat. Oh, the otter just showed up.
If we get $10,000 towards the Kickstarter during this live stream, I will draw one of the cards for this game. I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do it. I'll do
But
it.
here's the question.
Isaac, I know you didn't ask me. Lindsay, I
You
know
know
you
what?
didn't ask me.
Isaac
take
and
it.
Lindsey, are you willing
We'll
to
take
put
it.
the drawing in the game? That's
You know, the beaver art hasn't come in yet. So I
There
think
you
it's
go.
Yeah, it's the
appropriate.
last card. It's the last card.
Sadly, against stereotype, I would be able to do a better bald eagle than a beaver, unfortunately.
You could also this.
Wait, I'm taking somebody else's coins. I'm taking Paul's.
Rodney Smith.
I'm so sorry. I lost track.
The rock ptarmigan is a card that Isaac to this day has still not pronounced correctly.
Rock Parmesan.
So he
Rock-
calls it the rock parmesan, and if you
Rockbird.
could draw a promo of the rock parmesan, you think that animal would be?
I'm doing that.
That would be really helpful.
Go,
At this
and you
point-
gain synergy as well, Rodney.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about. I get two, don't I?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh my goodness! I'll just take them from Paula. No, wait. I keep thinking this is like the supply down here. There's so many of them. Okay.
Let me just move them a little bit further away
They're
from
kind of spreading.
Just
It's
get away
from
like
it.
an infection. Okay.
Okay. Oh boy. Welcome to Paula Deming's analysis paralysis hour.
Now remember, you have the option, if you don't like the cards in front of you, you can go ahead and utilize the skills. And you can place research tokens on cards. You can go ahead and gain another 8 synergy tokens and then just buy up a wild card. You can select 3 cards from the top of the draw pile and place it right on your board. You don't even have to pay synergy tokens for it.
I like the idea of drawing 3 and seeing what I get.
Yeah.
I'm
There's a
realizing
freebie.
now the benefit of having cards with multiple habitats on them, because I obviously need a desert to go next to my kangaroo rat, but if say I wanted to put, if it had a blue or a purple, I mean a marsh, or I'll try and use correct terms playing your game with you. If I had like Arctic and marshlands, or one of those, like was
That was
also on
good.
the
No,
thing
you're good.
here, then if I could transition this down one
Right,
into
right.
Oh.
a different. Then you lock yourself in though. If you, I want to see what's the top 3 on the thing. So I will do, and I will discard 2 of these. So I flip this, right?
Yep.
Then I will pull off 3 of these, choose one to keep and put the other 2 back, right?
Yep. Correct.
I will take, oh, this is a 2 and it's got some purple, but I'll take the northern raccoon. I'll put it.
Now remember,
Oh,
it
no, I
doesn't
can't.
match up there.
The mule deer has
That's why I started thinking that.
pretty
Yes, I'll
much
take the
everything
mule
you
deer.
need.
And if you put it in
Right.
in that other
Oops, over
spot,
here, so it's
yes,
3.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You're right.
Remind me,
You're
Yes,
What's
now
right.
you can go forest down, which is really cool.
What's up?
What does the season do again? Is it just for the clipboard?
So you have the clipboard for research, and then you have your secret objectives as well.
Oh, the secret objectives, of course. But I should
Yes.
probably pay attention to
Yes.
that. Right, gotcha.
And just so people are aware, we've changed the graphic design on the seasons, so they look a little bit more visually different than the habitats on the side.
Nice,
As well
yeah.
in the final campaign. And you guys can check that out on the Kickstarter. Danny just put up the Kickstarter link as well in the chat, so you guys can see how that graphic design has changed.
Okay. We'll
And
check that out right
then
now.
I get to choose some to discard.
That's
and
right.
I think I will discard this Keystone animal and this Keystone
that.
animal.
Oh no!
I'm cool with that. I feel like that was a really solid decision.
You know, not because I don't want y'all to have them or anything.
I really liked that swamp creature. Actually, I want that alligator. So I'm going to go ahead and be mean. And actually take this ability right here, the one you just flipped. I'm going to rotate the exhausted one, and it lets me look at the top 3 cards of the discard pile, select one, and place it on my board. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to take the American alligator, and I'm actually not put it right there. I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and move the time tracker up for the game, which is another way the game can end. Since we're playing a 4-player game, we go 10 rounds of that as well. So it was definitely an early time to do that, but I really wanted it right now.
But yeah, that's a good row you got going there, right? Like
you
get the 4 with the. I'm sorry, I forget. Is it swamp?
Yeah. Wetlands / river.
Yeah,
lands
that's
well.
nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, no one's taking this polar bear. So I'm gonna put this polar bear. Ooh, should I put it up here? And I could go. No, that doesn't make sense. This will be a 4. Yes.
All the commands are coming back to me on Tabletopia. It's been a little while. This is good practice. It's all coming back.
It's all coming back.
What do you guys normally play on? Is it all Tabletop Simulator, or do you guys? I know there's some other ones out there that have gained some popularity. Have you guys tried any of those out?
I've played mostly on Tabletopia, and then my next one is Tabletop Simulator. I've done Board Game Arena a couple of times, and that's it for me. I really like the physics simulation aspect of Tabletop Simulator, and also a little bit like what happens here in Tabletopia, as opposed to it feeling more like an app. And I think some of the other ones kind of feel a little more like an app to me, which I still play plenty of board game apps as well. But yeah, I play mostly Tabletopia. Rodney,
Don't take my rock parmesan.
I took the rock parmesan.
Why are you going after Arctic?
Thank you for joining me, Rock Parmesan. Henry in the chat said, of course, Rodney takes the bird. On both, I guess, that and the bald eagle.
It's nice.
Chet also said that you will become the king of acorns by stealing them from Paula.
Yes, that's true. Yes. Trying to break those habits.
All right, Paula, what will you choose?
Oh, I want. Yes. No. Yes. Yes.
You'll get that red fox.
I want the
Stop putting tokens on it. Stop putting. No.
long-tailed weasel.
Oh,
That's a good long-tailed
That was
weasel.
all I wanted.
Boom.
Sorry.
And then that's going to gain you 1, 2, 3 synergy tokens as well.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. I'll just take those from Rodney. That's
Yeah. It'll all work out in the end.
And that is because I had the 3 desert in common.
You had 1 desert in common with the kangaroo rat, and then you had 2 symbols in common with the mule deer.
Copy. Got it. So whatever it's on either side. Got it.
Exactly.
Cool.
And it's my turn. The only thing I wanted to also say is that, so you guys know, on the back of the synergy tokens, there's 3.
Oh, nice. Free upgrade.
Okay. That's how he becomes king of
That's
the
how, yeah. You little flips.
Let's see.
I would never cheat.
I am going to go ahead and place a research token on my cottontail rabbit. Right there.
Yeah.
Happy little guy.
Research tokens.
And then I'm going to discard the rattlesnake and the Canadian lynx.
Isaac.
Goodbye.
Oh my god.
Bye, Canada.
I really regret not taking that 4 now.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, a black-tailed prairie dog is in the house.
I need things to change.
Fine Art Films, in chat, who happens to be my partner in the other room, says Rock Parmesan reminds me of the character Gene Parmesan.
Yes.
Nice.
I've just been watching that
brother.
through with my son, actually, recently.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Yeah, he hadn't seen it before. He's been enjoying it.
What season are you guys on?
We're on the final season, which I actually never saw. I thought I'd seen all of them, but I had not seen the most recent season, so that's been kind of fun for me. And I think Gene did show up for like one episode in that season as well. I love Gangi's reaction every time. It's always, ah! She's always surprised by him every single time. Sorry, I just blew at everyone's ears. Okay. What do you leave me here? Give me something good. This is not what I want. I might have to go into the skills. It might be skills time for Rodney here.
Oh.
I haven't tried using any skills here. Some people are looking, going, yes, it's clear you have not been utilizing any skills.
And remember, you can also start building in other directions. I think sometimes people get a little
fixated
fixated on one ecosystem. I have to finish this one first.
That's exactly what's happening. That's what I really want to see. Certain cards come out that aren't here yet. But you know what? That's a good point. I'm actually glad you said that. It's really obvious to everyone watching, I'm sure. But I was getting so fixated that I was like, well, if I can't get what I want, then I'm going to have to do something else. But I need to do something else literally, like think about another row. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot. In fact, there's an excellent option, I think.
I was going to say, you're crazy if you don't take that.
Yeah. The Foxy, is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
Well, that's
I
what
was eyeing it up. I was like, maybe he'll give it to me.
I was about to take those tokens down there by somebody else's board. I'm just going to come back up here.
Don't take my
sorry.
synergy tokens.
Trying not to.
Boom, and then you gain 2 synergy tokens.
I get 2 synergy tokens. Yes, yay. Has anyone here, when playing games, ever cheated? I don't mean intentionally. I'm going to assume no one here would cheat intentionally. We can get to that later. But has anyone ever?
You said that, I was like, you mean
Yeah.
intentionally?
No.
Yeah.
I've had it happen in games. It's always like that terrible sinking feeling when you realize, oh no,
Yes.
I broke a rule. No one noticed, and like I can't not confess. I have to confess, but then I'm like worried. Have I just made the game not valid anymore for people at the table? You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, this is not how the Destiny was supposed to play out then, you know?
And it's always the worst when it happened. You realize it 3 turns after.
Yes.
Like, it's like,
And it's
oh
like
god.
hard to go back and,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it my turn now? Sweet.
Well, I'm trying to think. There is a game, I think it's a deduction game, where it's like at some point, if you realize you've done something incorrectly,
Sagrada has a rule sort of like
there's
that.
something where it's like the person who realizes they've done something incorrectly then has to do, once they realize it, if it can't be undone at that point, they do XYZ thing to make up for it. Now I can't remember what game it is.
Oh, interesting. You know what? You said that. You spawned my memory. Sagrada has something like that. If you realize something's wrong, you have to remove pieces from your glass window, which is terrible. And I think Biblios, when you bid, if you don't have enough money to pay for it, there's a severe penalty for it. So they kind of have like a, if you break the rule, here's what. There's a punishment.
Hornist in chat says Cryptid has that.
Oh, yeah?
rule in
Okay.
it. That might have been what I was thinking about. I've only played that one once. That might be what I'm thinking of.
All right. This move doesn't seem like it makes any sense. You just have to trust me that it does. Put
believe me, I
next to
trust.
a
I
ring
do.
seal.
Never trust Lindsay.
It's an odd couple, all right? It's an odd coupling.
So you get those little sweet clipboard tokens, though.
Yes.
Give me some of those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The endangered ones are cool because we have something that puts 2 on those. You have to double up.
Let me see what's out here. What do I want now? Okay, I see something I like, I think. Okay, let's try this. Oh, there's a Keystone. Those are good, right? I can't use it. Well, I can if I stop fixating on the rows I have. This can go anywhere. It doesn't have to go adjacent to something else I
Nope,
already
you
have.
can go
Right?
anywhere you want.
Yeah,
you can start a whole new
Well,
somewhere
then.
else.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, I've really screwed this up, I think. It'll be fine.
Yeah, you think that card will still be there next round?
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah, you think that?
I'm
That's
backtracking.
really-
I'm just gonna backtrack. Okay, I have to put. I know I have to put some tokens down. So let me just do that here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'm
Now,
done.
just so you know, Rodney, that one isn't going to match up.
Oh my gosh! It's,
But it
I meant to
would-
put. I'll put it here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
That's
thank
what I
you.
There, it'll be really nice.
Thank you. But with this row now, I've really committed to. It looks like, what's that? Winter? No, not winter.
Arctic
You see here,
Alpine.
Arctic and ocean. Yeah. I'm committed there.
See, the chat says, I got it, I don't got it.
And I am now Popper of the Acorns, along with, I think,
Popper
Isaac.
of the
Yes.
I'm a
You
little
do.
squirrel over here.
Do you have an
Right.
acorn, sir? Can you spare an acorn?
Okay. Here's a strategy question. In terms of how these habitats are kind of like doled out, if you're like, ooh, someone's really going all in on multiple rows of Arctic habitats, does that mean it would be dumb to also take something of that yourself? Or is there like enough spread out throughout the game that you don't have to worry about it too much?
There should be enough spread out throughout the game for you not to worry about it too much. In this deck alone, there's over 100 cards, and there's 2 copies of every card in the game in a 4-player game. If you play with 2 or less players, you only play with 1 copy of each card in the game. So, in the game also, there's an even distribution of every habitat, but because the game is also true to life, animals aren't necessarily broken down in the perfect ecosystems for everyone in this perfect little game.
Okay.
So what arrives and what's available is going to be as distributed as evenly as possible, but there might be some matching ecosystems on some cards that may not be available on some others. But you should be able to find what you're looking for, more or less, every time. And you might have to dig for it a little bit sometimes, too.
I think I would like to... Okay, I think I want to research, but let me see what kind of a... Can I, based on what we've got? I guess you can flip them over. Oh no, you just get acorns if you do that. So if I wanted to research right now, I would need to do it on a fall season.
And you don't have a fall season.
I don't have any fall.
But you could also look at 3 random cards again and see that.
I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you could also just gain straight up 8 synergy tokens.
I could use that.
And you can buy a wild card.
And then you'd wipe pretty much 2/3 of the board.
Right.
Because that's 4 cards goodbye. So if you don't like the cards you're seeing, just say goodbye to them.
Yeah, that is a strong one, isn't it? You get to wipe a lot of the board
true.
and get a bunch of resources. Yeah.
You know what? Shoot, why not? Let's do it. I will get 8.
And then you can buy a wild card immediately as well, if you want to go ahead and buy a wild card.
There. Oh, jeez. There it goes.
Wow, you just got 16.
And remember, you can flip these over if you want to, your synergy tokens.
Oh, true. So I will take... I'm going to take 1... Where did it go? Oh, yeah,
you dropped it
just
over
pulls
here.
it. It just pulls it right out. And then I'll make that a 3, and then another 3, and then another 3, and then I'll put 1 back. I could have just flipped. It's fine. This is all.
No, this is how my
fine.
brain would work too.
And then we get rid of some stuff. And I honestly, let's just get rid of the stuff that's going to give y'all...
I mean, let's have some mercy.
Wow.
tokens. Do you place 3, 4, sure, just all those. Do I have to place the wild probably immediately upon purchasing it?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
But you can always buy it in
Think about
another
it.
round.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I don't know
Well,
if I'm
that's
ready
right.
to...
Not ready to commit to that.
Now, there's 2 of each type of wild cards, so once they start going, you might not have
they
the
go.
wild.
Oh, they're
available as
limited.
well.
Yeah, they're limited.
Exactly.
That's interesting. That is cool. Because you don't really want to buy early, probably, but then you wait too long, you're not going to get
Yeah,
one.
it's a risk.
Who designed this one? This is interesting.
Chat says Rodney is committing to winter and birds. Seems like he's just trying to recreate his backyard.
I know.
All right, now to gain
And
one of
that
my
Paula has
favorite
become the
animals.
acorn monarch. What happened, Rodney?
No, got away from me real quick.
Where did the plan go awry?
Real quick. Hey, I got my lucky die with me, by the way. Isaac, you probably don't recognize this die, especially since it's out of focus. Oh, there we go.
Oh wow! Awesome, you kept it.
I did. You gave me that at I think it was BGG Con.
Yeah,
I
it was
think.
near your
That's
birthday,
really cool.
I believe.
It was. Yeah, my birthday always lands at BGG Con, so.
Well, I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Well.
Well.
What have we here?
Lindsey, you should get an aspen. We should all be planting trees all the time. Do you want to save the planet?
I'm legitimately kind of thinking about the aspen, although. What's in the discard?
I noticed they're both ones. Are the low numbers usually a plant?
Yes, because
the numbers are.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry,
go ahead, Lindsey. I talk too much anyways. Go ahead.
Fight.
The numbers are based on the food chain. So the start of the food chain is often a plant, and then you'll see a lot of the top predators are often the number 5s.
Gotcha.
So when you build a chain, it's kind of a food chain.
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's the mouse and cat all over
rat's
again.
gonna get eaten. Like a long-tailed weasel.
Yes.
Aww.
Taking me right back to my childhood.
Oh, that 1 forest would be really good, but it's really expensive for something
It is
that
pricey.
I'm not. Yeah, like maybe I should start investing in purple. Maybe I should just hold. You know what? I'm gonna do the draw 3.
3.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was a good decision. Oh, where'd that card go? Oh
It's
yeah,
so
that was a
cute.
great decision. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so excited.
That's pretty nice.
All right, and then that never works out for me. I'm so excited. That was so good. All right, Isaac, what are you doing over here?
Don't you pay attention to me?
No, you always say like, oh, I'm losing. What's happening? I'm so bad. And then I find out that your one chain's worth like 23 points. So I wasn't paying attention.
So the skill situation's a little more attractive now, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you want to take the exhausted skills.
Question.
But I would suggest anybody who's going to do that, buy a wild card first, because then you can place a research token on it.
Can I be loaned 8 acorns? What did you say about research? What did you say about research token? Maybe. I see. For this one, you mean?
Yeah, that one lets you put one on a
Or
fall.
this one here.
And
Yeah.
You have a nice fox and a nice rock parmesan to place that on if you want.
Hold on. Wait a second. Rock Parmesan doesn't qualify, does it?
Yep, it's fall.
Oh, I'm sorry, for the fall one.
Yes.
Right. But if I want to flip the exhausted ones, I get to do all 4 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
But one you won't be able to qualify for because you don't have
Right.
a wild
This one I
card.
wouldn't qualify for, right?
But
And this one here, is it move anywhere or is it move
Anywhere
one
that's
spot?
clear.
And it's clear.
So it has to be an
Okay.
open space.
I don't know that I can take real good advantage of that. Yeah, I don't know that that's as strong as maybe I would have liked. Let me just see what's down here then. Let me take a little peek, see what's come up here in the display. There's a few new things.
But
Another bird.
also, just so you remember, whenever
Yes.
you move, you get to score Synergy again, even though the card was on your board. So,
Yes,
for
yes.
example, if you
Yeah.
moved like the fox up here, boom, you'd be able to gain that.
Right. But I would then break this perfect
Exactly.
Yeah, you'd
environment
have
that I
to.
see.
You definitely have to move that back at some point.
Yeah. Right. I suppose that's true. You can move it temporarily, get the points, then move it back, leave that space open. Oh boy, there's layers here. Layers. Okay. I'm gonna take this Ninja Mountain Goat. You can't see it. It's in the picture. It's hiding. I think I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take the point, and I'm gonna drop it. I think
Boom.
here.
And that gives you 1 Synergy as well.
Right. Thank you. 1 synergy. Slowly building my way up in acorns. Oh, you see something you like?
Yes. Sorry, Bob.
But will you have enough money to pay for it?
Yeah, that's the question.
I don't know.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Yeah.
We still got lots of game
I
left.
have to think for a moment. Yeah, I have a lot of the same habitat happening over and over and over again, but I think I'm just gonna go for this. So, unless I'm not considering all of the ramifications of this choice, which I likely am not because my brain can only do so much. But I think I want this mule deer, and I think I'm gonna put it
That's solid.
there.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yes.
And that's gonna gain you one.
Green,
Synergy.
green,
3.
and then
You're gonna gain 3 off that.
I just want you to know, I'm looking at the Kickstarter page right now, and I'm seeing it in Canadian dollars. You're getting close to 100,000 Canadian dollars. Just so you know.
Yeah.
It's a tenth of the way to $1 million Canadian dollars.
That is 6 figures, sir. That would definitely be my first 6-figure Kickstarter. And my first in Canadian dollars.
That's right.
All right. It's Isaac, you just went, right?
No, that was just Paula. No,
That
it's
was
my
me,
turn.
yeah. So it is Isaac.
There you go. That was me trying to cheat
You need to
unintentionally.
relax. Oh, I need money. I need money. Let's see. Okay.
I don't think we've acknowledged how many acorns Lindsay's sitting on over here as well.
We don't need to talk about my
that
acorn
is
Quite
pile.
a few resources,
Quite a few.
synergy resources happening over there.
I'm gonna get rid of this one.
Indeed, indeed.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna get rid of that one. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Goodbye, desert kangaroo rat, and goodbye, sugar maple. Another
Oh, Sugar Maple came back.
It refuses to die.
My two. All right, so I am going to. It is my turn now. So 1,
So,
2.
Paula, Rodney, what are your favorite animals of North America?
I love otters.
Yes.
I like frogs.
Ooh,
Like
we have an
owls?
amazing frog piece that's going to be coming out very soon. It's still not quite finished, but I've seen the preview. It's awesome.
I'm a
It's
bird
happened.
fan. I like chickadees, finches, the bald eagles around our house. Kind of cool. I like geese. A lot of people don't like geese. I like the geese. I did a little tweet. I think it was today, or no, maybe I haven't sent it out yet. No, I did. It was today on my Rodney Smith account because a whole bunch of baby geese were out in the river in front of our house today.
Your
And that was
baby
cool. I've never
geese
seen
are
baby
cute.
geese. Yeah, they're super cute. There's a whole bunch of them. Like there was several families of geese.
Ooh, look
They
at that.
can be a little noisy, a little bit. They got a lot to say.
There. You gain
Also,
synergy.
ornery.
And I'm gonna resolve that.
Did you say horny? What?
Ornery.
Oh,
ornery.
okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Those
But
guys, they
I
sure are
imagine
horny.
They do
also-
repopulate.
I mean, there
fairly
was a lot of
quickly.
babies. I'm just saying, there was a lot of
No.
babies.
They come from somewhere.
All right, my turn is
Oh,
over.
babies.
And that was a good turn.
Oh, is it my go? Don't say
It
it's
is
my
your
go.
go. Yeah, sorry. My
I've
turn.
been, I've been.
My turn was
It's
all about
just
timing
okay.
everything just perfectly,
I've
and it
got,
went well.
I got no.
And she bought a
Wow.
wild card.
I bought a wild
Ooh,
card.
which one? Which
She
one?
bought a
I bought the
winter.
winter.
So there's only one winter left.
I kind of need the winter one. That's kind of the one I want. It's exactly the one I want.
Better
I
start
can't
saving.
afford that.
Yeah, you don't have
I
acorns
can
now,
afford that
Rodney.
actually. I could do it right now.
Oh yeah, I guess you could.
I'm doing it. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this
8.
to get 8, but I won't take them. I'll just spend 2 of these.
Nice.
What have people been doing over here with this pile? What is this?
That was me. That was.
I'm
I
seeing
had
over
turned in
here.
10 acorns, and it didn't go well.
Unbelievable. Okay, so I'm gonna take this winner. I'm gonna drop it here. Now this is gonna mess up my down column, right? But this is a
It
pretty
will.
good column
So are
this
you
way,
sure
right?
you want to do that? It's gonna mess up the down column.
But who knows?
Oh,
I mean,
you
well,
are just trying to get my head.
I
I'm not
mean,
listening to you.
the down column could be 1, 2, 3 now instead of.
That's true.
you know.
That's right. And that would
So
still be
Well,
okay,
good
Paul.
point. Good point.
All right. So, do I get some synergy?
You do.
Here off
Yeah.
of this?
You do.
Okay.
Yeah, you still
do
get 2 synergy.
Nice. I'm gonna take these decrepit, fallen over pieces I'm seeing over here. Oh my goodness.
Like we're not playing on Tabletop Simulator. I'm so bad at stacking. I just chuck extra pieces off the table, and they just endlessly generate on
Yeah.
the floor of an imaginary room.
This must be a godsend to designers. Having these for play testing. I'm not I don't love the digital interface as much as I love, obviously the physical components, but
Right.
I mean, you can make adjustments. You're not cutting out new pieces of paper and making stickies and things, right?
Mhm.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
I don't know how Isaac and I could have done this game as quickly as we have, as efficiently as we have, as well as we have, without TTS and Tabletopia.
Well, and just all the streaming that Paula's been doing like this past year, and with Matthew, like without this, it'd be very different. It'd be very limited. You can do some games physically, but it's limited.
Very many games that I would not have played if there were not digital versions of them. Almost anything that came out last year, the only reason I was able to play it was if it had a version on Tabletopia or Tabletop Simulator or some other digital platform.
Right.
It's made so many games more accessible to me, and it also still makes me want to buy the physical copy of the game. I think there is a bit of a fear of like, if people can just play it online, they won't buy the copy. But if I really love a game that I've played online, I will want to own it because it will always be better in person than digitally. Yeah. That's what I think. So, yeah, I
agree.
I think that's true. I mean, Isaac, let me know if this has been way off base in your experience, but more people playing the game is never a bad thing. It never hurts you to have more people playing your game.
Yeah, it was something like earlier on in my career, based on some of the people I was around, they were kind of like negative on it, but I always saw it as something that, have it on there. I don't care. More people playing is great, and it's just going to spread more of the love for the game, and get people out there trying it. Like, some people just like, I don't want to spend $65 without knowing what I'm getting into.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, and if you have just the
digital
implementation,
right?
You can try stuff out, and we have a great version. We didn't reveal, I think what's a happy medium, we don't have everything that's available within the physical version in this.
Yeah.
Right? There's unlock packs that you can get in the physical version. We revealed 3 scenarios. If you want to try out the solo version, you can. But there's 20 scenarios in the final game. So if you this is a great tool to have people try it out. And if you want the full experience, pick up the physical copy.
There's the otter expansion, comes with an actual otter.
I'm in.
The digital version doesn't have that. Don't say it's my turn.
I went, but I went very quietly, and then we started talking.
Lindsey went right before that comment, I think. Right, Lindsey? What was the last thing you did?
I think so.
I bought a wild card, right?
Oh, then it's your turn, Lindsey. It's your turn.
It's my turn?
Because
Okay,
I bought the Swallowtail Kite.
Well, I bought a wild card after your wild card. Or did you buy another wild card?
She only bought
I only have one.
Yeah, and then, so I bought one after.
And then I did the Peregrine Falcon.
And then I bought a Swallowtail Kite.
Okay,
so.
Cool.
Yeah. Yes. All right, so I'm going to put 2 research tokens on.
I would like to know, where are all the 2 animals hiding?
Tokens.
Oh, on your boards, I see. That's where they are. Come on out.
We don't need any orchids. We don't need this aspen. The sugar maple can stay. I'm cool with the sugar maple.
Suppose thematically I should get the sugar maple, shouldn't I?
It's a good maple.
It would be admirable for you to sacrifice your chain to represent.
Just to get the theme chain.
Well, I mean, it's
0 points for it, but
remember, it is a Keystone, so it does have a nice doubling ability as well.
Yeah, you have a thing over here for it.
That's a good
point.
point.
4, 3, 2, 1, yeah.
Oh my, that's exciting. It would break the column here, but you can't have everything.
Can't have it all.
You can't. Right? You can't have everything.
Especially when everyone else keeps taking your stuff. I think I will take it.
All right.
I haven't let go yet.
Ooh,
Okay,
you took your finger off of it? No.
That's it.
Okay, well, I want to research. So I'm going to do this one for a fall token.
Cool.
Or a fall card. So I will research on this.
You're welcome, Dogmite, by the way. It's a losing battle.
Let's get rid of, what do y'all need? I'm sorry. Rodney needs 2s and 3. Well, there are no 2s out there.
I would like some 2s. Oh my goodness.
Lots of 2s and, well, okay.
Can't do it.
See.
I can't fix it.
Maybe we'll get rid of, but I might like that myself. Let's get rid of this American alligator.
I already have one.
I'm cool with it.
And And also, how about this snail kite? Okay.
That's my secret objective. Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
Those snail kites are threatened or endangered. Just so you know.
Ooh.
And now they're gone. Because
Oh boy! Wow, I feel.
Interesting choice. Not the choice I would have made. I would have, conservation and all that. Ooh.
Look at this. Oh, I can't change
Yeah,
that. Never
what are
mind.
you doing? It's my turn.
I want it so
to
bad,
settle
Isaac.
down.
I want it so bad
need
that
to
I don't care
relax.
whose turn it is. I'm so happy it
Rules
didn't
be
get
damned.
discarded.
Oh,
Oh, there's
oh
a 2
my
out here.
gosh. I want something that's not on. Oh, that I can't afford, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this coyote because why not?
Oh
That.
no! I wanted it.
2.
All right, now
Three
for
for
real.
placing
Okay,
it.
Bighorn sheep. I can't believe you made it to this round. You're such a good sheep.
Such a good sheep. Good little sheep.
Ooh, I'll take this awkward free token over here.
Okay. Well, we got a 2 on the board. Rodney's happy about that. I think I'll probably take it. Probably.
It's a good raccoon.
You got the acorns to pay for that, Rodney?
I do. I just barely. Just barely. After this, it's a bad scene. Okay, let's drop this one right in. For
Boom.
plum.
Nice.
So
And
Look
1,
at that.
2, 3, 4, I think?
you get
4
3.
coins?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, sorry, 3. Yes, yes. Oh my goodness. I'll
Rodney,
cheat
have you
again.
ever accidentally cheated?
No, I'm just trying to prepare everybody for when it gets discovered.
I'm going to pay 2 and take this
No!
mountain lion.
Oh, why is that not line so bad? Oh.
Down here, and yes,
I gotta
it
say, I'm digging
works.
This is fun.
One,
I'm so
liking
glad.
2.
Yeah.
Thank you.
1, 2.
It's a cool little puzzle.
Okay.
Yeah, there's still some refinement stuff that we're making sure and like trying to make it update. I'll share some secrets with you guys afterwards, but yeah, we're really happy with it.
It's the otter, isn't it?
It's the otter.
You are including an
We're
otter,
changing
an actual
all of the
otter.
art to otters.
No, we're getting
Yes.
All of their faces will now be otter faces.
There's just other animal bodies but otter
Yes.
faces.
Yes. It's gonna be horrible chimera hybrids. All right.
Oh my goodness, Isaac, I almost just won again. I don't know why I can't understand that you're in this game today. I'm
Yes.
just so excited
You have to
from
let
the
me go.
plethora of choices given to me in this game.
Oh my gosh. All right. Should I take that and make Lindsay very upset?
You
Seems
should
like-
not take that, Isaac, and you
1.
should not make Lindsay very upset.
2, 3.
Isaac, don't take that acorn.
4.
Don't take that acorn. No. Why,
So
Isaac?
good.
That is a cute snowshoe.
Why
hair
won't you
and
let me have
one.
nice things?
What a great name. It really does look like it has little snowshoe feet on there.
Yeah.
Super cute. All right.
Okay, I can recover. I
Cuteness
really
is
needed
distracting.
that too.
I was very particular with the artists and like get those paws right.
Right.
Who is doing the art for the game?
So Iram, I always say her name incorrectly. There are 4 artists on the game. But Iram is the lead artist. We have another artist. His name is Jan, who's done art for the game as well. We have another artist, Patricia, who's done amazing art for us as well. And they are all focused mostly on the animal art. And then we also have another artist, Alyssa Manold, who's helped with the boards and doing all of the sketching that's within the field journal for the solo campaign as
Cool.
well.
Oh, cool.
And she's done an amazing job there, and that's really cool to check out.
What's nice, everything looks, for having multiple artists all doing like animals and stuff, like it doesn't feel like multiple
I
people.
agree.
If you know what I mean, like they've done a really
Yeah.
nice job of like making everything cohesive.
Yeah,
So it's
they're
nice,
they're
yeah.
amazing, and I've been very hard on them.
I was gonna say, is an art director unlike any I have ever worked with before. So it was like a 72-page document total with all the art descriptions.
We got to make sure these animals are right.
Ah. Well, you're like, yeah. I mean, you're like the game is the animals.
It is, yeah.
Exactly.
They were really accurate. I think that was like the frog. Isaac sent it back because he's like, this one spot, I don't think it's supposed to be here.
It's so gorgeous, but it's not the right frog.
Right. Is it you, Rodney, or is
Oh,
it
it's
me?
totally me. No, it's
Okay,
totally
good.
me. Yeah, I am looking at every animal, and I'm thinking, nope.
No, I'm
nope,
in your
not
spot
you.
now, Rodney.
This
I'm
orchid
looking
is
for-
now just a plant made of acorns.
Yes.
Yeah.
It literally is hiding under the acorn pile. I'm thinking about doing the draw 3 and see what happens.
There you go.
You know, do a little-
Yeah, it worked out really well for me.
And so how many do I get to get rid of again?
You get to
Two?
get rid of
Afterwards?
2 and
Okay.
look at 3 first.
All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here.
Ooh,
Something good maybe.
oh,
Ooh.
something that disappeared.
No, almost went into my hand.
The bison.
Oh, the bison seems like
that
it
was
could
a
be a
good
good
one.
one.
draw.
Yeah, you got
that was
Ooh,
like the
yeah.
best draw
Though
ever.
the beaver is also nice.
I got to figure where things are going to go. Is the issue? The beaver's not bad for one of my areas for sure. Let me see.
Also a keystone animal, which is also nice.
Oh, it is a keystone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
so is
that
that
bison.
bison. Everyone in the chat's going like, take them. You know, they know which one to take, and I'm like, I don't know which one to take.
Ooh, I like the
I-
otter gator.
They're
They're still on the
animal. we
they're
could
still
create.
they're still on otter chimeras.
I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna put it here.
Oh, you're really taking that beaver.
I am taking that one.
Aw.
So this one I'll put a little lower. Oh no, who wanted this one?
Oh well, it goes back on top actually, Rodney.
Yeah.
Oh, does it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
They don't get discarded.
But they go back in whatever order I want, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, you get to choose the order.
So maybe I'll bury the other one down a little.
Make
further.
it more
Oh
expensive.
my goodness.
Remember, you're gonna discard 2 anyway, so they're just gonna reveal. So you can just put them.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good point as well. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna dump. This one. It has a lot of.
I will
acorns.
help you.
Thank you, Lindsay. Don't you help?
Ah,
I'm
can I help
teasing.
precariously? Can I put it on there?
I think I'll get rid
You're
of all
getting
the
rid of the
acorns.
burrowing owl.
Well,
Did you want that
this acorn
No,
is
I don't
stuck
care.
in the void.
Thank you for whoever is also putting it as precariously as possible.
So these ones go in the discard.
Bye, owls.
This one looks like. Oh, this card is stuck, isn't it?
Yeah, who's
Yes.
red? Red's clicking on it.
Oh,
So red should hopefully.
Is it
be
gone
able to
now?
No.
Oh. Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, usually when it's highlighted a color, that
Ah.
person can unstick it by
Right.
just frantically
sorry,
dragging
everyone.
it around.
I'm so
for a
sorry.
second.
I didn't realize.
Oh, I get a couple
Um,
acorns, don't I? I get 2. Yay.
Yep.
And now I'm done. It's a long turn for me.
Woof. Okay.
That's my favorite start to a turn ever.
Oh, we're getting closer to
Oh, boy.
100,000 Canadian loonies.
Yes.
I'm gonna tweet this out. Get us to 200.
I'm doing my thinking face where I just lean really close to my webcam. What do I? Well, maybe I. Oh, that could be okay. Maybe. Or.
I'm so excited to meet someone else whose internal dialogue is also their external dialogue in games. This makes me feel very seen right now.
I could do that, but I don't know. Okay. I'm just gonna make a choice, and it's gonna be fine. I am going to take. Yes, this is fine. I'm gonna take the.
I like that you're reassuring yourself. Yes, this is fine. Yep.
Moss spider, and I'm going to put it
Oh, that was a good move.
here. And then I get 1 synergy corn. And that's it.
Ooh. Good muskox.
All right, my turn.
Yes.
Mhm.
Cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't afford anything. I'm so
You can't afford it. You can't afford what I want. You can't afford either of the things that I desperately want right now.
All right, but
Oh, there's solo and co-op play. Mm-hmm.
Are you looking at the Kickstarter?
I am.
Yeah, the field journal for the solo.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
the field journal is a solo version that got way out of control the more we worked on it. Because it was just an alternative way to play, and now it's a 20 mission, 40-page book.
Yeah, it looks really
a
cool.
Full story, 3 individual pieces of art on each page.
I'm super into that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think now the rest of the campaign is an add-on for this solo journal.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It was one of the coolest design experiences too, because it kept kicking back and forth because I was writing the story, and Isaac and Jeff were designing. So I would look at like the name of their title and like kind of what was happening in the design, and then I'd write a story about it, and then they'd see my story and be like, "Oh, we can totally make a more like perfect design for that story," and then they would rework the design again.
That's cool. What a fun process.
Yeah, such a cool intertwined thing that I've never done before in a game design.
Oh, this deluxe edition is nice. I like the player boards. The artwork behind them is really attractive as you fill it in. And oh my God, there's a central play mat as well in the deluxe.
Yep.
Oh, that is super. That looks really nice. That looks really nice.
Yeah, Alyssa did an amazing job.
Yeah, this is so good.
With tokens. Oh. Someone tell me when it's my turn, because I'm just.
It's your turn.
Oh, okay.
It just happened though. It just happened. Don't worry.
Sorry. Okay.
No, you're good.
I'll come back.
It just happened. It just finished.
You just all right, good.
I'm zooming all over the place. How dare you take that bison? How dare you?
Oh, look at that amazing 3.
Yeah,
that is
really
a good
coyote.
3.
Ooh, yeah. There was a coyote earlier that I wanted, and it got.
Ooh.
Why don't I have any money?
That is a really good 3.
Great coyote. That's
Expensive, though.
it's an everything. It's worth it. I mean, I don't know if it's worth it in terms of points. It's worth it in terms of like helping me complete things that I want. It makes me feel good.
It's probably worth it. The coyote and the bumblebee are the only. Correct me if I'm wrong, Isaac, but the coyote and the bumblebee are the only 2 species in North America that live in every single ecosystem.
Correct.
I'm totally breaking.
Oh wait, Rodney, that.
What?
There you go.
Oh,
yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's totally the one. It just took me a second. I like that you're like the hot and cold for me though. As I hover over the board. Oh, this is the co-op part you were saying. I see out on the Kickstarter page, right? You need a little app where Isaac's voice is like,
yeah, it's just Isaac judging your moves very, very harshly.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 6. I get 6 back.
Yeah.
That was worth it.
That was really good.
All right.
So all of these skills are flipped over. So you could do all the things.
You
if
can
you
do
do.
all the things.
Yeah, and you can buy a wild card first, so then you can put a research token on that wild card. Because you can do it before or after your turn.
Ooh, because this is the wild. Because on the
Yeah,
other
so if you
side
do
is
it-
the endangered.
Right.
Okay, so we have a spring, summer, fall wild cards left. So what we could do is
Henry's still calling me out for being so predictable. The birds, the winter, now the beaver. Yeah, I know. I'm really the maple. I'm really playing to type here. What's looking good for
that
you?
could work. That could work. Okay, I'm going to spend 8. Sorry, Rodney. Don't look, Rodney.
I'm looking.
And then I'm
What's going
going
on?
to get. I just chucked these.
Oh, I see
haphazardly.
it.
I'm going to get one of the purple wilds, and I'm going to put it right. No, it won't work. It won't work for there because green. They all need to be green.
Oh my god.
But I guess not everything can.
Yeah,
Not yet.
everything
You
will
can
work.
just have a new ecosystem starting here.
Yeah.
Because this is a keystone, which means that you put a research on this. It doubles
That'll
your
be
points on
nice.
that research token.
Yeah, and then this could become a
We could-
3, and this could be a 4 if
right,
it needed
exactly.
to be. And then you mule deer. Okay.
Sure,
Okay,
Mule Deer
that's
has
fine.
his long-tailed weasel friend to hang out with.
That's true. Mule deer. Wow, that's a vocal warm-up. Mule deer. Will score horizontally anyway. Okay, so I'll do that, and then I will do all the things. So
Wow.
first, while I'm thinking about it, we will put a research
Yeah.
token on that wild.
Nice.
Then we
Oh.
will get. Do you get 4?
Yep.
Or you just get 2
You get
ones?
4.
Boy, oh dear. Well, then I'll just take 1 and a 3. And
Nice.
then I will... Oh, this is you can move one somewhere?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And score it again.
You don't have to, by the way.
You
may
don't have to.
I think everything is about right. So I don't think I'll move anything. But now I know that that's that. That's cool. That makes sense. There was an earlier conversation about that I was like, I don't know what they're talking about, but now I get it. And now I will look
How
at
cool
the-
you played it during that moment.
Yeah.
have no
I was
idea
just
what's
like,
going
yeah,
on.
sure.
And
And then, sorry, this one I take.
top 3 of the discard pile.
Ah, that's right. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Top
This is what we call power turn here.
3 of the discard pile. Do I want
And you
any
don't.
of these?
And
That elf
also,
is
you don't
potentially
have to as well.
Cool. If I'm like,
Right, you can
nah.
choose not to.
But nice way to rush the end of the game potentially, right?
Mhm.
Like just plunk in
Mhm.
2
Yeah.
piles this turn.
While I'm thinking about these, if Isaac, you want to take your turn,
Yeah, I
because
can
I don't
totally
think
take
this
my
will
turn.
affect you. You can go on while I just to try and figure out how exactly I want
I'll just cry a lot about it. That's all.
to.
All right. Well, Lindsay's gonna take the card I want, so I'm just gonna take this polar bear and settle. I'm gonna settle for this polar bear family.
Trying to figure out what card you want now.
Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna settle for this polar bear. Forget that polar bear.
Poor polar bear's like, you won't even settle.
Forget all of your kids. I'm gonna take 8 Synergy. Thank you, Paula.
You're welcome.
Oh, did we move? I don't think we moved this from when the exhausted's over.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, I did not. Yeah.
Your
thank you.
turn, Lindsay.
All right. Wait,
Oh
did
wait,
you
no, I
discard
gotta
4?
discard 2. I gotta discard 2. I'll discard this one.
If you discard 4,
Oh, 4. Ooh.
yeah,
Ooh.
you cleaned house.
That is upsetting.
Yeah, I know. So you're like, oh, I like all these cards. I'm like, why are you getting rid of all of them then?
Goodbye, Snowy Owl. I loved you.
Wow. Let's see something good come out here.
Oh,
Hmm.
there you go.
Ooh, that I killed Jackrabbit.
It's a good job, Rodney.
Good.
Yeah, I'd like some 4s, and I'm not seeing them.
I just discard all of
Just
them.
throwing that out there.
I just discard 2 4s.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's it.
You're welcome.
You know, I think, a good strategy in this game is to think about your objectives too. I kind of forgot about that.
Yes.
That's probably a good way to get some points.
It's the first thing I thought about. It's the first thing I accomplished, and then I stopped
And you're
caring
done,
about
like,
it.
I
I did
did
it
it.
one time, and I was like, I can't think about it anymore. I won't accomplish anything else.
I might still have time. I don't know.
Right. I don't know what to do. Oh, this is worth.
And
Um,
guys, I just want to check in. We're hitting about time. You guys are still cool to finish the game, or how you feeling?
I'm good to finish, but Rodney, please don't let that affect what you need to do with your life.
Don't think I'm going to let you. And me bowing out early. Don't even pretend like you're doing that for my sake. Unbelievable. No, I would love to stay.
Okay.
Oh, awesome. Thanks, guys. All right, Rodney, it is your turn.
Okay, I think I'm going to do something. Oh, that's kind of good, actually. Where did this come from? Has this been here all this time? Oh my goodness, look at you.
No,
Give me more
ignore
questions,
ignore
Rodney.
that gray wolf. It's a very
lovely.
bad gray wolf. He bites a lot.
Oh, well, here, I should take him for some training. Let me think. Where
You
I
have
put
a
this?
complete monopoly on gray wolves on your
Really?
board.
What do you get for that? Let me just make sure I'm not missing.
I don't know what you'd want to do with that gray wolf. It just doesn't make any sense to me
But
whatsoever.
here's the thing. Here's what'll happen. I'm gonna take it. Just 1 second.
No.
Just give me a second, Isaac.
No. Please, God.
Now,
no.
Isaac, I need to hear your voice. Hold on, Isaac.
Oh, God.
Which one? They all sound the same.
Put him back.
That's the only thing that if I start dragging it back this way.
Yay! Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do this dumb.
No,
one.
Just
that's
me,
probably good.
but when Isaac showed me the gray wolf art for the first time, I immediately pictured laser beams coming out of the wolf's eyes, and now I can't see anything else. 'Cause that is the weird place my brain goes.
Yeah.
It's just he's staring so hard.
I'm gonna put 2 research tokens on an endangered species, and I have an endangered spider.
Yes.
So I'll be doing that. And then I get to discard 2. And I will discard. I don't know what everyone is after, so I'll discard bloop.
Little soundtrack, little percussion.
Making me so happy right now.
Bleep, blop, bloop. I will discard 2 cards, and they are Wolverine, because he sounds scary, and because they also sound scary.
Oh, I needed that Wolverine so bad.
It doesn't help to know I did that randomly.
It doesn't. It
Trying
doesn't
to,
help.
like-
There was only one card I really needed to stay on there.
Whoops. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, all right, polar bear. Here we go again.
All right. That is a lot of acorns.
Yeah, it's a little bit worth it. We'll see.
That's pretty good. Oh, I should have discarded that one. Oh well, but.
Yeah, it's not super great for me, but it gets me 1 synergy token and a whole bunch of other synergy tokens, so maybe the points will be worth it in the end.
Yeah.
Spend all my money. I had a lot of money. Those days are over now. Take this.
Oh,
Put
that was
right there.
That was the one.
Yep.
That was the one.
Double Arctic Fox.
Gloves are off, Rodney.
I see that.
I've seen what you've done to me.
There's another bird.
Don't, Rodney. You know I need 4s. You don't need a 4. Where would you put a 4 on that board? Nowhere.
No, I can't. Yeah, it wouldn't be really usable for me there. Okay, maybe
No,
I'll
you need
stay
a
away
blue.
from it.
You need an Arctic bird, an
Yeah.
Arctic 4 bird.
Or this
I
lovely
actually don't
little
even know if
goat
that'll work
doll
for me.
sheep thing. You're lovely. You could
That's
work
true.
maybe.
Doll sheep isn't too bad for you.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah. Okay. I think I might do. Let me look at this situation. I've done a terrible thing here. This is never going to work out. Okay.
I mean, it'll still get you some points.
This would get me something right here,
Yes.
even if
You're
like,
getting
I break
4
it.
points right here.
4 points at minimum. You could
Sorry,
also.
why is that 4 points? Help me, because I'm slow.
Because you'll
because
get-
I get to score twice because of the Keystone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Aha, got it. Okay.
And if you
Okay.
research it, it'll be worth 6.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm going to do this, and take this little friend here. Your friend. I think you're going to go here and get me another little
I don't know if they're a
acorn.
little friend. I think they weigh like 300 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They
Who you
beat us all.
calling little? That'll be it for me.
I
Oh,
will.
tortoise.
That's a nice tortoise.
2, 3. Oh, I'm about to be broke, and I will take the California condor.
Mm.
2, 3, 4. Do I want to put it? No, I want to put it. Up here.
Nice.
that's a good move.
And then that gets me just 1 synergy back for its desert dwelling connection.
Henzik, how'd you get so many acorns? Oh, because you took the 8 acorns.
I settled for the polar bear. Turns out,
That's right.
Turns
right,
out
yeah,
he's
that was
rich. I'm gonna go ahead and take this brown lemming, place him right up here, and it's gonna give me 1 synergy. Boom. Ooh.
Oh, I don't need.
Something good happened.
What do I need?
You need
Well,
to get
that's
that
a question
gopher
only
tortoise.
you can answer for yourself.
Thanks.
Take whatever Rodney has his fingers crossed that you aren't going to take.
I guess I could go this way. Someone's like, there's a lot of Arctic 5s out though, because someone took all the polar bears and the wolves.
You have a polar bear. What are you talking
Yeah, I'm
about?
one of those people.
Someone's been taking
Someone. You gotta go for that dusky goose.
Rodney, I know what you should take. The exact thing I said last turn that you should take.
I could. All right. Do I have the money? I have the money. I'm gonna be broke afterwards.
I can't look.
though.
I
Is
can't
that
look.
a sloth bear? On the...
What?
Oh, it just changed to a wolf. Sorry, I was looking at the stream. It looked like a sloth bear. Is that what that is? Paul Dean is in chat. Was that a sloth bear? You saw it. Tell me.
You saw the Wolverine. Oh.
That Wolverine is my favorite. All right. What do I? Okay. Yep. This is gonna be.
breath for 30 seconds.
sorry.
It's okay. Stop. Oh.
Oh.
Yep.
There it goes.
It's just too good. It's too good. I can't. It's worth becoming broke over.
Okay.
Oh, I put the bumblebee in my hands. Look at that.
Oh, look at that bumblebee!
Look at
Now I
that
want the bumblebee.
bumblebee.
I want the
Oh,
bumblebee now.
that's a good.
It's a really good one.
Yeah. It turns out bumblebees really good for the environment.
Wow.
Help everyone.
Oh boy!
Like, I wonder if that's
I know
actually
someone
better.
who wants that.
I wonder if that's
Possibly.
better than what.
Does it
Okay.
go in my board anywhere? Sure doesn't.
Ooh, that'll be nice for you.
Wow. That's really. I mean, I might have to take that. I thought I was going to take this, but this is buco bucks. This is a lot of. Wow.
So over there
okay.
drooling over the bumblebee.
I think so. I think I
Yeah.
gotta take it.
No, I think you're making a good choice.
You think so? Okay.
Yes.
My Isaac radar is going off.
Isaac approves.
Yes.
You passed the first test.
I think putting this here is going to be pretty
Boom.
lucrative.
Look at that. Keystone on every animal.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it even works this. Oh no, it doesn't quite work this way all the way up, unfortunately.
But you get some of it at least.
But we got some of it. Yeah. Okay. So this is I get 1, 2, 3, 4. I think
Yes,
acorns back.
correct.
Yeah. Okay. I will take this as a 1 and a 3. How close we did? Oh, we're getting pretty close to the end. I guess I'm the closest one to actually closing in.
Yeah.
You can end it. Everybody gets
I'm surprised.
the round ends, so if you ended the game, Paula would get another turn, but Lindsay and I wouldn't.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I started off the game.
I see.
I am going to take this dusky grouse.
Yeah, and Rodney could end the game next turn if he buys a wild card.
Yeah, I'm short on the funds for it.
Oh.
Thank
That's
goodness.
7.
I'm not ready for this game to end. And certainly you should not be the one ending it because that means I don't get another turn.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it'll be rough for you.
Double 5s.
There's those golden eagles, 2 of them,
All right.
twins.
Okay. I'm gonna do this.
Oh,
1,
I'm back in this project right now.
2. Oh, thank you, Rodney.
Yeah, I think it's
Pushing
happening.
it over to the million.
Now, to be clear,
Boom, boom.
if I lose severely, you can unback, right?
you can still cancel.
Wow.
I wouldn't be that petty.
All right, everybody, lose.
Everyone throw the game right now.
Yeah, I forfeit.
Everyone disconnected suddenly.
Rodney's gonna get into it. Rodney's gonna get it to 100,000 Canadian dollars.
Just trying to get to Canadian bucks. That's what I'm doing
I
here.
have no money. But that's okay. I'm gonna take this little squirrel. I'm gonna put this little squirrel here.
Paul's saying to keep his bear a secret. I will do no such thing. All bears will be public. You must share bears with the world. Alright, I need to go crazy on some wild cards.
Wow, look at all those. Everybody with all the clipboards. I got no clipboards.
You've not been researching.
I haven't been doing any
You've
research.
been admiring, but not researching.
That's why you're
That's
so
true.
close to finishing the game.
Yeah,
Do
you're right.
synergy tokens give you anything at the end of the game?
For every 3 that you have, you'll get 1 victory point.
You're getting some points there, Paul.
Well, I'm trying to decide if they're worth spending or holding on to at this
right.
juncture.
Get some wilds maybe or something.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Hmm.
What are you doing, Paula?
I'm organizing. I'm just
I'm
consolidating
hearing a lot of
and
work.
organizing. Sorry, trying to figure out exactly how,
Is it Rodney's turn now? Yeah.
Oh, is it?
I think so,
Wait,
right?
what?
Okay.
Did you
Sorry,
go, Lindsay?
I haven't. No.
I took this scroll right here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so then it is
Rodney's.
right.
It is me?
Turn,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, this is. I'm just trying to figure out if I did this right.
Look at you
Okay.
doubling up on squirrels. Ridiculous.
So there's nothing great I could put here except for 4 or 2. No, because this is the way to go with this one. Yeah, so I don't want to do that. And there's no... 4. There's no 4. So it would have to be a wild, but there's no way for me to get acorns.
Well, I mean, you could take that Vancouver Island Marmot.
Yes,
And
that's true. Oh, yes, and then I
sacrifice a
could...
spot.
Right, to then immediately spend to get the wild and plunk it in, and that would end the game.
Yes, it would.
Oh,
And then I'd be very, very sad.
yes. Well,
Yeah, I mean
wanna
that
make you
would not
sad.
be a good. That would not be
I
good.
don't want to make you sad, but I don't think.
I think it's not.
I think
a
it's the right thing
terrible
for me to
idea,
do.
no.
Yeah,
It's-
I think
it's-
I'm only going to fall further behind you more turns. So, okay, so yes, I will take. It's either this one or the. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have to take this one then. Okay, I will take this one. I think this was on the card too, right?
Yes,
It was
yes,
yeah.
it was.
Okay. We'll just plunk these off here. I'll throw it into. Oh wait, winter is gone.
Winter.
Winter is gone.
Gone.
So sorry, it's all right. We're coming back here. There, bring it all back. I might have to go for a luck.
Oh, there
Draw
you go.
here and hope for the best.
There
You have
go.
been having really good draws this game.
I'm doing it. Gotta go for it. So this is flipping.
It's gonna reveal another bison. That'd be perfect, actually.
Need to back up a little bit so I'm not putting this on the wrong area. Okay, I'll put it down here. All right, here we go. Flip.
Jackrabbit. A grizzly
5.
bear. And it's a keystone, and it's endangered, and it's oh my.
Dear. Okay,
Now remember,
let
you
me
don't
look.
have to take it.
No, that's right. Let me see if I can use this 3 or 2 in any meaningful way. 2 over here. No. 2. No, unfortunately. Can't make good use of that. So I don't have to take it.
You don't have to.
Mm,
But you could use it to accelerate the game if you
yeah,
think
that's
you're
right.
in
I
a,
might do it for
in a
that
better position
reason.
than other people because you've finished more chains than most people have,
Yeah.
especially me.
Yeah, I might just have to dump one of these in. Which one do you want, Paula? Oh no, I guess it doesn't matter. It's gonna go in here, and then they're gonna stay actually in the discard. Aren't they? No, these ones go discard. They go to the top of the pile, right?
They go to the
Top
top
of the pile.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take this.
Or you could take
Useless.
the thing that gains you the most synergy tokens.
Oh, that's a good point too.
Mhm,
Yeah,
Because that still
Yeah.
gets you points.
it's probably this one here. I think. Dump it there.
I think
Yeah.
they're
Okay.
both can be the same. Yeah.
For the same. Yeah. I'll hold out for maybe getting lucky in the last round.
And then
And that
that's
will
gonna
get
give
me
you
4? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4, right?
Actually,
Yeah.
5. Sorry. Because 1 for the sugar
Oh,
maple.
the one above. Yeah, I didn't even see the one
Yeah.
above. You're right. Yep. Thank you very much. So we'll take care of that. All right, Paula. Sorry, it's over to you now.
All right. Well, I am going to put a research token on a spring. Because I don't really like any of those. And it's going to be on this one. My desert kangaroo rat, the OG member of my
That's
animal
right.
community
The
here.
very first one.
And then I discard 2, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
I don't know what y'all want, and it's so much work to look and see.
Oh, was I supposed to discard any?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you were, too.
I was, right?
Oh, you discard first.
Yeah, sorry. Let's get rid of. Let's taking a little sneaky peek around everyone else's boards here. I think these. I'm going to get rid of these. I think it was 2, right? I have to toss. I'll get rid of these 2 here.
Here, Rodney, let me help you put those acorns away.
Yeah, thank you, Lindsay.
You're so welcome.
Oh, it's near the end of the game.
Trust
Just
me,
chuck
it
'em.
is my pleasure to help you put these acorns away.
And Paula, what are you going to discard? Oh, did you just put that on top of the pile?
Oh, should those go?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I will
that goes there.
discard. And sorry.
Just whatever you do, don't discard this golden eagle. I don't care about that one, though.
I do care about that golden eagle, so just so
That one?
you
That one in
throwing that out
particular?
there.
Well, now you just
You
have to...
did want that one, huh?
Well,
I don't care about this one.
I will get rid of this, and I mean, obviously, we can only have one golden eagle, so.
Oh, you just set Isaac up, and not me.
You're like you lost. You made it so Isaac will win, and everyone else will lose.
I don't think I'm gonna win.
Oh no!
With what I don't know what Lindsay's seeing for me, but I'm gonna go ahead and take
Something good.
I don't see anything, but I never do, Isaac. I never do when you win. I'm like, wait, I wasn't even paying attention. What happened?
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and take that long-tailed weasel though. So because of that, I'm gonna take this,
Okay.
do that, and that's gonna get me nothing. As far as synergy goes.
Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened.
What did you do?
I somehow picked up the whole pile.
That would never happen. In
That was like a weird
real
figure
life.
to just chuck the entire deck across the board.
Well,
I don't even know what command that was.
what is happening?
That's a good strategy.
I hope it didn't matter what order these
Yeah.
were in at this point.
Nope, it doesn't matter.
Lindsay, I think this acorn that's on the track might be locked
Let
to
me
you.
see.
It looks a little
I'm
green
going
to me
to-
around the border. Do you see
I
this
think
one
it's
here?
yellow. Yeah, I think
I'm
it's
not
yellow.
gonna move anything, and I'm gonna take 2 synergy.
Oh, no.
Oh, I can't pick it
Oh,
up.
I was
No, I can't either.
Do you guys mind if I buy a wild card before I do this? I
just
planning
do whatever you
to-
want.
Oh, you want to retcon?
Yeah,
You know, we
yeah.
talked about unintentional cheating.
Yes, this is
Yes.
what's happening.
I think we've all
Yes.
done this game. So we can all now say that we have done
We
it.
have done it. We have all accidentally.
Boom. And then I'm gonna place this on there. Done. Now I'm done.
And that advances the timer, or did you already do that?
Nope, I did not do that. It's
All right.
advanced, and your turn, Lindsay.
Taking this golden eagle.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I didn't lie. I
Oh,
really
that
need
is
the
a
golden
nice
eagle.
one, yeah. Well, I need just one particular card, please. That wasn't it.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled with what's come out here. I'll be
You could
honest.
buy a wild card.
Yeah, but it won't fit with this here. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
because it's not Arctic. I get
And
it.
it won't
yeah.
go up here either. I've kind of,
Oh, yeah,
I guess
because you need 4s on either one, huh?
yeah,
Oh, I'm moving your stuff.
that's okay. If you could move it somewhere better, that'd be all right.
I mean, you could always give us more turns, Rodney.
I think, yeah, I know I could give you more turns. What I should probably do is, okay. Right. It's coming together. It's coming together.
Yeah.
I I'm just thinking. I'm just moving things to think. Grab this. That's going to go there. That will do something with this, since this is not happening.
Yeah.
That will key off that, and then I grab one of these things and put something on one of these babies, because that will be like a 3-pointer, and it'll end the game.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing.
Based on Lindsay's reaction.
Okay. just listening for the reactions.
It's
just
a
listening.
really good final move, because you also will come. So you'll get 4 points here. You're also going to get 4 points off that bumblebee.
Okay, so I got to pay for all this stuff. So this is
Yeah.
that and that and 1.
I know. Isaac. It's a
3,
really good last move.
4. So this goes like, oh, sorry. Shift, drag, get this over here. That's all those. That gives me this.
No,
This
Rodney's
goes
gonna
here.
crush us, Isaac.
I don't know. I get 2 points. I get 2 more acorns back, don't I, here? Yeah?
Yeah.
2. Everyone's like, no, you don't. Not for what you've just done. And then I do one of these. So I do, like, probably doesn't matter. Probably. I don't know. What do you like, Paul? I'm just going to do it.
What do I like?
Yeah. I'll just do that and dump this. I think that's this one.
You could. Oh no, yeah, you're right. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, and I'm done.
Cool. And then Paula, you get one last turn.
Well, here's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to buy a wild.
So you ended up. It was worth it in the end. Who's going to end up with more synergy tokens between Paula and Rodney?
And then
Hey, look, it might get close.
There. And that's going to get me 1 back for the Peregrine Falcon. And then I can still get a regular one.
So
right?
it would probably make more sense to put the wild card up here.
Well, I
then
was
you-
thinking of buying the 2 to put in there.
Oh right, because it's additional. Oh yeah,
Jeez,
that's
Lindsay,
better.
Why are you
Oh my
giving
God.
her? Why are you giving her such bad advice?
I don't know.
How can you?
I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's such a better move than what I thought of.
And then that
didn't
gets
even
me
see that
1,
combo.
2, 3 acorns back, I
Oh,
think.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
I got beat on air
All right.
acorns.
Well.
Haha! That's something.
All right. That is the
Okay.
end of the game. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the score sheet in
Nice.
Excel here, so I'll show it on the screen for everybody, and then we'll all go ahead and score together. So I'm gonna go ahead and score my column 1. So that's gonna be where the cottontail rabbit to the polar bear is. It's gonna gain me. Let's see, which one do I want to score? Because I am not going to be able to score both, unfortunately. So I'm going to go and do this combo right here. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points in total. And on to Lindsay. What'd you get for your first column?
All right, so I got 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 points. 'Cause I got that Keystone Arctic Fox there.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
What about you, Rodney? What'd you
Well,
get
let's
for your
find
first
down
column?
here. So I think we got this is a full synergy situation here, I believe. So
Yeah. Mhm, mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4 times. Oh, so times 3 effectively? Because
Yeah,
there's 2 keystones in here.
exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
So that's 12 points, I guess.
Yep. Awesome.
I'll take it.
And what about you, Paula?
Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 doubled because I have a
you
Keystone
go.
kangaroo
Yeah. Nice.
rat. So 8. Does it double the it doubles the clipboard as
It
well?
does. It does.
Oh, 8.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and score
Oh.
my
The
second
next
column.
card.
Who revealed that? Who revealed that line? Just to put a sword in my
That was
heart.
the
There
next.
it is.
That was
I'm
the
just
next
going to do a
card.
quick maneuver.
I'm gonna score my second column here. It's gonna be with my coyote and my owl. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then it goes and doubles up because of the keystone. So 6
Nice.
points here for me. What about you, Lindsay? Any
All right, a
points?
little bit less impressive. 1, 2, 3, 4 for that one.
But it's very cute, the Arctic
Very
Fox.
cute, yeah.
So,
What about you, Rodney? What about?
I don't know. What did I
column
do
2?
over here? It's so this works and this does. So it's this. It's just these 2 here, right? So
Correct.
1, 2, 3 times 2, 6. I believe.
Correct.
Nice.
Yep. 6 points.
I'll take it.
What about you, Paula?
oh, I get this whole one. 1, 2. Do I? Yes, 3, 4, because they all have desert.
Yes.
5 doubled because of the Keystone, so 10. Ooh. Oh, and again because of the Mountain Lion, so 15.
Correct.
Yeah,
Wow, that was a
There it
really
is.
good one.
That worked out well.
Yeah, that was a good one. Real good.
All right, column 3 for me is going to be 1, 2, and then doubled because of the Keystone, so 4 points for me. All right, on to you, Lindsay.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4 points. I had no Keystones in that row.
Okay.
All right.
So I think so this is my Keystone, so I want to work with this one. And I guess it doesn't matter if it's here or here or there or there. So it's like 4 points, I think.
Correct.
Yeah.
Wow, 4 is across the board. Paula, are you going to be the same?
I have 3, so I break the pattern. I have just this one and this one plus the clipboard, so that's just 3.
Oh, wait.
The research, right?
Correct.
I figure that's better because I wouldn't get the research if I counted it
Right.
like green, so I'm counting my purples.
So column 4 for me is nothing. 0. Oh, I'm sad.
All right.
Game ended too early.
For me, yes.
Whose fault is that?
Right.
We were doing column 3.
Yep. Oh, no, 4.
Okay. Column 4. Okay, good.
Yes.
I was like, wait, I think I
You
screwed up.
already did. You already did column
1, 2, 3, 4 for me, please.
3. All right. 4 from Lindsay. Over to you.
I think this is another one of my bad. Yeah, there's nothing here, is there? Let me see.
Nada.
No. Big old goose egg on that one. Nothing.
All right.
I'm afraid
Four
of
for
Rose.
Paula.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Nice.
for my 4th column.
All right. Row 1 for me is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2 with my Keystone, so it's going to be 12. What about you, Lindsay?
All right. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 with 2 Keystones in that one, so it's also going to be 12. Well, yeah, 12.
Look at you copying me.
Whew. Big points. Mine is, I think, yeah, it's a synergy for 4, but I only have 1 Keystone, so that's 8.
Yep.
Mine is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doubled to 10 because of my kangaroo rat. MVP of my board.
That's right.
All right. My row 2 is real simple. 0 points. Go ahead, Lindsay.
Row 2 is also 0 points for me. Thank you very much.
Look at you.
Right. I think my best one is here, so that's 4 points because it's doubled, the 2 and the 1. No, wait, 3, 2 and the 1.
This is row
Well,
2.
holy
Yeah,
just
you do build an entire
got
thing
it.
here.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I take that back. This is the whole row times 2.
Yep.
I'll take 8 points, please.
There you go.
All right.
Over to you, Paula.
Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for my greens.
Nice. All right. And then row 3 for me. Here's some points again, Isaac.
Yeah, this is a good one for you.
2, 3,
wow.
4, 5 times 2,
Ooh,
or with 2,
15.
so that's 15 points for me. All right, I'm a contender again.
That's big.
All right,
Right.
over to you, Lindsay.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, no.
5, 6, 7 with the
Oh,
Keystone.
no.
That is
Oh,
14 points,
nice.
please.
Oh,
Nice.
jeez.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
What about you,
Okay.
Rodney?
I think this is
this is
a-
your this
this is my
crazy one.
my good little one, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it every one a
Times-
Keystone in this?
No.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. Actually, you're right. The whole row.
I was like,
is-
what?
Yeesh. So I guess it's 1, 2, 3 plus this token is 4 times 4,
Yep, so 16.
16.
Wow.
Yeah, that
Wow.
bumblebee did
I
end
know.
up helping a lot. Yeah.
It's fine. Mine is 8 points, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2, 8. Just 8, measly 8 points.
That was a tough one to follow.
All right. Over
Don't
to
worry, I'll have some duds.
row 4. I got 2 points. Sad.
All
Lindsay?
right. All right. I got for my final one 1, 2, 3 of the Keystone. So that's 6 points to finish out my score.
All right.
Well, not to finish out my score, but that player board.
Over to you, Rodney. What do you got in your last one
I
here?
think this was the one that kind of fell apart at the end. I think it's these are the two I'm going with because I can double it. So 1, 2 times 2, 4.
All right. And over to you, Paula.
Nothing. I have 0 points for this row.
All right. Who scored their secret objectives? My secret objective is, I believe, buried under the
Under the mess.
under the mess.
Oh yeah, it is. I can see it.
I did not score it.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. Yeah.
I think you should get a point for finding it. Okay.
I did not score it. I was very close, but I ended up going in a different direction.
I totally didn't score because I needed to get 2 extinct or near extinct beside each other, and I really wanted to get the patterns. You know, I was having a hard time breaking them up. It's a lot of points, though. What about you, Paula? You did it, right?
I have an orange and a blue, orange, and a square. It's a rotated blue, orange, orange.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 9 additional points.
9 additional points. All right. And Lindsay, did you get yours?
I did. I scored it here. But then I also thought I scored it here, but then I realized I inverted it. And you can't count it if it's inverted.
So 11 points.
So just 11 points, please. But for half the game, I was pumped up.
Like, I have done it.
22 points.
All right. Synergy tokens. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get 3 points off of that. Lindsay, any points?
2 points, please.
I'll take 1.
Rodney gets 1. And Paula?
I think I have 3 points. It's 1 for 3. 3 additional points. Not going to be quite enough.
All right. Isaac coming in at 47 points in total. Sad. Rodney following me in third place with 59 points. Oh,
okay.
Rodney, so close. Paula, you had 66 points in second place.
Proud of myself.
Nice.
Lindsay ends up taking gold with 69 points.
That was a close one. Nice job, everyone.
Yeah,
it was a
good
super
game.
close game.
Yeah,
That was
very
really
Really,
cool.
my synergy, it came down to my synergy points.
You were able to
Yeah,
get
that's
that.
crazy. I don't think I've ever had it come down to like the final point count like that.
It was very, very close. All right, well, that was Keystone, everybody. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. Thank you, Rodney and Paula, for being here with us today.
It was fun.
Lindsay, if you want to go ahead and throw the Kickstarter link
Yes.
into the chat one last time. For those of you watching, if, again, supporting us, we would absolutely appreciate it so much if you guys checked out our Kickstarter, backed Keystone, and helped Rose Gauntlet form the foundation of its future for this game and all the games that we want to do. We hope Keystone becomes a line in which we're able to focus on multiple different continents as well, and not just North America, bring out more in addition, and do even more beautiful animal art. And we also have some wonderful other games lined up as well that you can check out on our website, www.rosegauntlet.com. Rodney, Paula, if people want to find you guys online, where can they find you? And do you guys have anything that you want to plug? You're more than welcome to.
Go ahead, Paula.
Well, first I'll say, will you guys be, will y'all be accepting late pledges out of curiosity? Or is it once it's done, it's done?
Yeah, so
Yes.
we'll be accepting late pledges. As soon as the Kickstarter ends, I'll be putting up a link that allows you to sign up for when the late pledges will start. So the best thing you can do is just sign up, and then as soon as late pledges are, because it's going to take like a week or two to get everything set up on the back end. As soon as that's live, you'll get an email letting you know, like, hey, you can jump in now.
Cool. Thank you for answering that question. Hi, I'm Paula Deming. If you don't know me, you can see me on Watch It Played. You can also, if you haven't watched my board game sketch comedy, you should go to YouTube and type in Things Get Dicey. You'll find it there. If you like to watch streaming and you're not already watching me stream on Twitch, well, come over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Paula Deming. I stream board games. I stream video games. On Monday, I'm streaming Trails with Matthew Jude on my channel. Should be fun. More nature-themed, outdoorsy stuff. So, yeah.
Please check her out, y'all. She's amazing.
Yeah, they're really funny. You're gonna have a good time.
And then there's Rodney. I'm you'll find me on Watch It Played, youtube.com/Watch It Played, and everywhere else Watch It Played pretty much, including Twitch, because we started doing some Twitch streaming thanks to some kind encouragement from folks, including Paula, and let me plug something else. Paula's coming up. A little spoiler, maybe. I don't think we've said this anywhere, but the next Table for One.
I might have said it on a stream.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I'll say it again.
Stole my thunder. A really wicked playthrough of Wildlands with the new solo Ancients expansion, and it's a really good playthrough. So I'm excited for that, for people to see it. Yeah, and if you like to learn how to play games, you maybe find rulebooks not so much fun to read, then come over to the Watch It Play channel. We got lots of tutorials, top 10s. News, we got fantastic news episodes, lots to check out.
If you're not following Rodney already, I don't know what you're doing here.
Don't do work that Rodney was going to do for free for you.
That's right. Let me do it for you.
Exactly. And before we close, I have one last question that I like to add to ask a lot of our guests. That is actually related to the next game that we're going to be working on, Life After Dungeon. So in that game, you're going to be taking on the role of characters that have unfortunately passed and now are on a new adventure in the world of After. So because of that, we're trying to do some research and ask a lot of our guests this question as well. What do you guys want to be remembered for when you're no longer on this mortal plane? I know it's a deep question, but I'd love to hear your answer. It's going to certainly help us do a lot of research here. I know it's deep.
Before you go,
question.
what
That's
is the
really,
meaning of life?
Honestly,
You prepared me for what was your game of the pandemic.
I give a full warning for that, but not for this question.
Nope, no warnings for this
and
one.
And your answer will be enshrined in the world of After forever?
Okay,
Carefully?
You know what's really great about that question, aside from the fact that I'm like in a flop sweat panic right now, is that's a question everyone should ask themselves. Mm-hmm. Let alone for this game. Like, really, we're not going to be here forever. Like, what is it you want to leave behind? That's a great thing that we should all be thinking about. And I'm thinking about it right now real hard. What was the question again? What do you want to be remembered for?
Yes. Or what do you want to leave behind?
Leave behind. Ooh.
I want. How to word this? I want to leave behind the sense that I used storytelling to help people experience situations, other people, or emotions that they wouldn't have been exposed to otherwise, or wouldn't have been able to feel for themselves, that they were able to feel through storytelling that I was able to provide. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah,
That's
beautiful.
amazing.
What I love about being an actor, if I can feel something on stage that you can't feel and that you're not able to feel, but by watching me feel it, that helps you work through a thing or have an experience. That's what I think is transformative about the arts and storytelling, and I think we can find that in board games as well, and in comedy and in drama, and that's a gift I would like to be able to give to people, and that I hope people will remember me for.
That was so good.
Well,
I just want.
All right,
I
Rodney,
just want.
follow
I
that.
just wanted to have a lot of money. I just like, okay. Well, let me think. Let me get a better answer now. No, the answer I come with, I don't know if it's a good one. I guess it's the answer that's in my head right now. I think of, we all do things. We have some regrets about things you do, and I hope that, on balance, whatever I contributed to people's lives, that there's like a net positive. And I think that just means for the screw-ups that I do, for the things where I don't get it right, I hope the net positive is just a little more, that hopefully it's in the positive. Like, I hope that in how people have interacted with me, they come away from it mostly positive. That's kind of what I want. Because I don't know what else I can, you don't know what you leave behind afterwards. That's out of your control, Like, it really is kind of, to some extent. Mm-hmm. But maybe in the present right now, something good can be sent out into the world. I don't know. That's kind of my hope. I hope most interactions are positive and people feel better for it, I guess. I don't know.
That's awesome.
Ugh,
Well, it's
good
been
question.
so cool to have this question asked to so many people, because it's the variety of the answers that we've gotten has been amazing, and it really does help us form a lot of the different stories that we're going to be putting within the game. So thank you guys for answering it. Thank you guys for being here, and I am absolutely sure that you guys will be remembered for amazing things.
You're very kind. That's a lovely feeling to end on.
All right. Well,
Thank you for having us here, hosting. This was
Yeah,
really
thank
fun.
you so much.
Yeah, I'm glad you
Thanks
guys
for coming on.
enjoyed
That's super
yourselves.
fun.
I'm gonna go ahead and raid somebody. Let's see. Let's go ahead and
do it.
raise. Heart Board Games is on. Let's go ahead and raid them. Boom. And
See you, everybody. Have fun
bye,
raiding.
everybody. Enjoy
I
raiding.
already sent you off, so it's done.
Have a great night, everyone, and thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you being here. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.